Come on, it's fine.
All right.
As long as if Ray doesn't have to talk and doesn't have to steer the ship off the road like he usually does,
then
it's good. Yeah.
Look at me. I'm the captain now.
There you go. Yeah, you can have it. Good, because we drive it straight into a volcano usually. So
except for that's the heart, Tim, and that can never be mended. You know that. The heart always breaks.
Nah, dude, one of your girlfriends take care of that for you.
No, they usually go, well, thank you for the free meal. Have a good day, sir.
Ray is a 60-year-old man in a 30-year-old's body.
I am, yeah.
If anyone doesn't know.
Nice.
His references are like way older than they should be for someone his age.
Oh, you know.
Yeah.
I would love to see that fight. And I would be rooting for Greg Hardy the entire time.
Funny thing, if you've ever wanted to see me in pain at any point that we've been hanging out, today's your day.
Ray, they see you in pain every time you do a set.
This is true.
Damn.
Yeah. So Thomas has seen it and Tim's never seen it.
No,
it was basically if Mortal Kombat was a shitty like Saturday morning cartoon. Like
Yeah, exactly.
they had like they had a Native American character on there. They had the street tough black guy. Like they had all the stereotypes. WMAC Masters.
There it is.
It's such a.
So
cool
you're saying it
show.
doesn't hold up? Is that what you're trying to
It
say?
does not at all.
It doesn't look fit full, Ray. Let me see that glass. No, Ray, top it off.
This is like goddamn amazing.
Yeah.
No, I just want you to follow the rules. What happens if you don't follow the rules? The wheel gets you back again.
This is true.
Why don't you two fight each other?
I've been
We've
thinking
talked
that,
about
but
it.
I didn't want to say anything.
We have talked about
I'm
this
still at
for
shit.
years,
I can't fight
man.
anybody right now.
I
probably
am
used to a
so
9-year-old right
down.
now.
I will meet him at a weight. I don't care if I have to gain weight to fucking fight Tim, but it would mostly be like it would be a rolling match in the cage.
Pretty
like
much.
somebody would take someone down.
What's crazy is out of all of us, Tim looks like he's most likely to be the wrestling fan.
I see so many fucking guys who look like Tim Danko at AIW shows. It's not even funny. And I love I see him. I'm like, I want to buy him a shot, but it's not Tim. And I get sad.
Yeah, and this kid's going to be a star, obviously. And that's what they wanted to happen. They want him to get a big win in London. They're hoping that was going to happen. I mean, did they give him somebody they think he could beat? Well, yeah, but I mean, it's not like Vargas isn't tough. Vargas is a tough guy. And yeah, Pimblett was a big favorite. But that's what they wanted to happen. They want this kid to be one of their next big stars, especially in the lightweight division. And now he's won two fights, one by knockout, right, and one by submission. So now he's going to fight somebody tough. And that division's super stacked. So there's tons of people he could fight. Before you put me on, I'm screaming at my microphone because you didn't put me on. I'm like, she's Mexican, you racist asshole.
I don't know.
Spanish, you monster. But you didn't put me on because you wanted to talk wrestling. He had two. I only had one fight. He had two fights, but my one fight lasted longer than his two fights combined by like a lot. I think these both his fights were inside of a minute.
And how did your fight end, Tim?
I got TKO'd in the second round. And there's a lot of guys, strikers that have just became fantastic at takedown defense. I mean, Anderson Silva was good at it. Like Junior Santos was good at it. I mean, those are just the first two I think of. But there's been a lot that, I mean, if you're a striker like that, you have to have good takedown defense. There's been a lot of guys who have great takedown defense, and he's one of them. However, I mean, Robert Whittaker is a striker first. He's not a wrestler. And however, neither really is Cannonier. Maybe a little bit more, but I don't really expect Cannonier to fight him that way. I'm excited to see that fight, though. I don't expect Izzy to lose at all, but I like Cannonier a lot. And he's a tough guy, so I'll definitely watch that fight. But if either of us touch the other one's liver, we'll die, Ray.
Probably. That'd be fine. I want to be the first MMA death of like a true amateur, where it's like the worst fight ever. How
bad would it be if you got
MMA fight, bro?
Killed in the cage. You got killed in the cage by me.
Yes.
His liver exploded.
Hey, everybody. I did bro plot live. The jig is up. The news is out. If you haven't found out about us, it's about you at this point. Bro Plotta, Tim Danko, Pulse Reloaded, Ray Highclack. Hi, people. How
There's
are
only
y'all?
one. There's only one way someone can get me to hate sticks, and the Pittsburgh Steelers have done it.
Don't hate on greatness. It's how we win.
Sure, I still don't hate Styx, but I hate them for trying their best to ruin Styx. Renegade's one of my favorite songs.
It is.
Did maybe you guys know
Too much time on my hands. My favorite song. What now?
Did Alex Bregman resign?
He's not going to resign, but I don't think he signed with anybody. Juan Soto signed.
With
With the Mets, he has to
You
go.
see
to
that? He signed with the
No.
Mets for $765 million. It's more than
Bro,
Shohei
like,
got. He doesn't even pitch.
Honestly, I'm being honest. Where's Major League Baseball getting all this money from? Like, are they in
Us.
school?
TV deals mostly.
Where?
TV deals a lot of the times, and then also the people like Tim who
Oh, really?
wear the corporation's merch like it's
Hey, this just says Cleveland on it. All right, it doesn't.
there's a C on it. People know what that is
It
now.
is. Yeah. I mean, well, they're not making that much from TV money. The Guardians don't make shit from TV money. I don't even know how I'm going to watch them next year. I'm not 100% sure. I think I have to get the MLB package.
Oh,
No, because when I was a kid,
Yeah.
like I'll never forget. Or like,
Plus,
for
when you say
example,
this, you got to say back in my day, and you got to play piano music.
no, honestly, I remember when A-Rod signed for $250,000, and
When
at
things
that
were
time,
better, soda
we
pop
thought-
was a nickel. All right, go ahead.
we thought $250 million was like outrageous.
Yeah, I know.
But nowadays, that's like not
Season.
even. You know what I mean?
I love it. I love the fact that the baseball players, one of the oldest sports in this country, are finally like billionaires above all other fucking people.
Well, they've been the highest paid athletes in sports overall for a while.
That's
Baseball
good.
Players have been. I mean, soccer players do pretty well too, but as a whole, I think baseball player, Major League Baseball players. I mean, I think their minimum's like $500,000 now.
That's nuts.
Well, I feel like NFL players should get paid the most, even though their career is typically the shortest, because they go through the most pain. Their bodies go through the most.
The craziest thing is most NFL contracts aren't even guaranteed.
Right.
Every Major League Baseball, every single one is guaranteed, 100%. Every one. Every Major League Baseball contract is 100% guaranteed.
Better
Football,
you guaranteed,
barely
so-
anyone has guaranteed. Like only the top players have guaranteed contracts. It's
No,
not
but
even
you
the whole thing.
explained it to me before. You said Shohei Ohtani, he only gets like
Right.
a
Yeah.
fraction.
If you look at his Sport Act, have how his contract breaks down, he's getting $2 million a year for the next like decade. And then after that, after he's done playing is when he gets all the money. And they do that. I mean, he agreed to that. So they have money to spend on the team, right? If they don't do that, then they'll have less money to spend on a winning team. I mean, they just won one World Series. I expect them to win more. They just picked somebody up. I forget who it was. I don't know. Yankees signed Max Fried today.
Ooh.
It's and I mean they have to do something now that they lost Soto. I'm sure they'll probably get Christian Walker probably next. But it's the haves and have-nots in baseball, and that's why the Guardians did what they had to do just a few minutes ago, and that's they traded their 3-time Gold Glove second baseman, the guy who I think is hands down the best defensive player in baseball, and they had to they traded him to Toronto, not because they didn't want him. It's because how much money he makes, and it's basically a salary dump. And they have this Australian kid who was the number 1 overall pick last year, who will probably be up in a year or two, and he's a second baseman. So they have a couple guys whose contracts are coming up in a year or two, like Quan and Naylor. So just looking at all this, you're like, we can't pay them all. We got to get rid of somebody's salary. I guess it would hurt the least to get rid of Jimenez. I mean, my first reaction to it half an hour ago was, what the fuck? Because I didn't expect it to happen. Because they were talking about them trading Josh Naylor or Lane Thomas, not Jimenez. And I thought maybe it would happen in a couple of years, but I didn't think it would happen now.
That's your team. That's your whole team. Naylor. So they just traded Soto. Naylor's your own. Those are your best players. Like, what are you doing?
What? Oh, we never had Soto. Oh, you mean Jimenez? No, I mean Naylor
not-
made sense. I mean, you know what? Jimenez actually doesn't not make sense. It does make sense. I get it. I just wasn't expecting it. So I'm not saying, like I just told Thomas, I just told him, I'm not saying this is a bad deal. I'm not saying it. I just didn't expect it, and I'm gonna miss him.
Wasn't he the guy
The
that
guy they got
into
back
that
is
fight?
not exciting, but it's not about that. It's about saving money, getting some other guys because you have this guy in the wings, this young kid, Bazana, that's coming up pretty soon. So the thing, I don't know. I mean, I hope they take this money they're getting out the books and spend it on a pitcher or an outfielder, but we'll see. Or maybe they'll use it. They'll use it to extend Quan or Naylor. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, wasn't Jimenez the guy that got into a fight when the dude slid in the second?
No, that was Ramirez. That was Jose Ramirez. No, they
Yeah, that was
traded
Jose
number one. They traded Jose Ramirez. The
Ramirez.
city of Cleveland would be on fire right now, and I'm not even exaggerating. The stadium would be in flames.
Yeah, that would not be a good trade by Cleveland at all. To get
Also,
rid
he
of.
has a no trade clause, so they can't even do it if they wanted to. Which is what he wanted. He's like, we can pay me less, but you're not fucking trading me. And they're like, yeah, all right, deal. So he has a no trade clause. So thank God. But
Yeah, he wants to be here.
yeah, thank God he has one. Because if they didn't, they'd be looking to trade him every year. They'd be thinking about it. They're like, yeah, we shouldn't, but we'll take the phone calls. And now they can't even take the phone calls. So. Yeah, and they just signed Shane Bieber to a 1-year deal, which is nice because I don't have to change my cat's name. But and I understand what Bieber did too. He was offered more money from Boston, but he stayed in Cleveland for it's a 1-year deal with a player option. So he's saying, I'm going to rehab from my injury with the people that I've been with my whole career. Hopefully have a good year that I can opt out and get my money next year. So
yeah.
That makes sense. It makes sense. And if we have him one more year, that's fine. We just got to win this year. And hopefully we have a nice year with Spencer Horwitz at second base.
Yeah, I don't care what the Pirates do. Usually it's to their own detriment. So
There is good news in Pirate Country, though.
what's that? We made Paul Skeens mayor? That's what I really want.
No, dude, they put the Cobra in the hall.
I know that should have happened decades ago, dude.
Who?
They put Dave Parker in the Hall of Fame.
Finally, Dave Parker.
He's still alive. He's in his 70s.
Oh yeah, Willie Stargell, I believe, was the one that died day before or opening day, wasn't it? I think it was Willie because Dave Parker's still alive.
They put somebody else in who I think's no longer with us. I forget who that was, but Dave Parker's one of those. I'm well aware that I wasn't around to see Dave Parker play. I mean, I was not
me either.
Right. However, when you see the guys that the Veterans Committee put in, almost every time you look at his numbers and you're like, eh. I mean, they're good. They're good. But he was like 290, 339 home runs. That's good. That's good. Is the Hall of Fame good? I mean, if Albert Bell's not in the Hall of Fame, I mean,
I think Albert Bell is
absolutely. I know it's more than that. It's always
he was instrumental in that 79 run.
It's always more than that, and I don't think anyone's really complaining about Dave Parker getting in. So.
Albert Bell's not in the Hall of Fame?
No, and he never will because the veteran committee won't put him in because he was an asshole player.
Okay. Is Mo Vaughn in the Hall of Fame?
No, his numbers aren't even close to being good enough. Albert Bell's
in the Hall of Fame.
No, Kenny Lofton might get in with the Veterans Committee. He may be one guy the Veterans Committee might put in. He's not eligible for the writers anymore. After 1 year in the ballot, he didn't get enough votes, so they kicked him off the ballot. That's how it works.
That doesn't make sense. Like, baseball is stupid. Like what are you talking about?
Kenny Lofton not in the Hall of Fame, I think, is ridiculous. Especially if you've seen now him. I did see play, right? And you saw what he did and the impact he had on games. I mean, if you made a leadoff hitter in a lab, that's who you would make. You make Kenny Lofton. You wouldn't make you make him before you make Ricky Henderson. I said it. You would make Kenny Lofton. I mean, you want Ricky Henderson too, but if you're saying prototypical leadoff guy, you would make Kenny Lofton. The dude looked like a horse, and I'm saying that like as a compliment. His legs were insane. He made catches in center field at Jacobs Field that are fucking unreal. I mean, I still see him, and I'm like, those aren't real.
Here's a trivia question for Pulse.
He had 200 hits multiple times, I believe.
What team drafted Kenny Lofton?
Ooh.
Use your head. Why would he even ask you this? Use your head.
I'm guessing Cleveland.
Oh,
why would Ray ask you this?
Oh,
why would
Pittsburgh.
He played for Pittsburgh later in his career, but it was the Astros.
Really?
I know this because my cousin had a Kenny Lofton rookie card in his room when we were like young kids, and it was him in an Astros uniform. And I was
Here's
like,
another one,
oh,
Paul.
because we had lived in Houston for a little while at that point, so I was an Astros fan.
Here's
And
another one.
and an Indians
Sorry.
one.
Sorry. Here's another one. He went to he was Arizona Wildcat, where he played baseball and
Soccer.
Pulse.
What?
Sport did Kenny Lofton play in college other than baseball?
Oh,
I'm giving you Kenny Lofton questions now.
I mean, I'm gonna guess basketball.
Yeah, he was a hooper.
Oh, really?
I can
That was a
imagine.
good
He's
one,
got
too.
hops, man.
Still,
rare.
though,
Usually
that makes no
baseball.
sense. Okay. Is Pudge Rodriguez in the Hall of Fame?
Yes.
Okay. Well,
Oh yeah, Pudge is in. Yeah.
okay.
They just
But
who did
still,
just
like,
let in? Larry Walker. Yeah. What?
Larry Walker. Okay, that's about right.
Now the normal fan vote, not fan vote, excuse me, writer vote hasn't happened yet. But Ichiro's on the ballot this year, and if he's not unanimous, he's robbed. He'll get in for sure. But if he does not 100%er, there's some asshole writer out there. I don't know what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's 100%.
Is it fair to say that Ichiro Suzuki surpasses Ken Griffey as the greatest Seattle Mariner of all time? Think about it.
I think you'd have to ask a Mariners fan that.
I know. No, don't get me wrong.
Neither of them won a World Series. Ichiro was on the best Mariner team of all time.
Right.
Although they didn't win anything, but Mariners have never won anything. They've never been to the World Series. You have to look at I'd say yes. I know there's people who would fight me on that, but I would say yes. Ichiro was unreal. Ichiro was unreal. I mean, so was Griffey. They're two completely different players, but no one has more hits in a season than Ichiro. That's what I'm
saying. Ken Griffey Jr. was a great home run hitter, but I'm talking about Griffey was a great home run hitter, but I'm talking about all around baseball player. Like I think Ichiro is. Oh, what's up, Joyce?
According to Ray, that might be his type.
Might be.
I
don't know.
Maybe a bit too old.
Yeah, I think Ichiro should get in for sure. Like,
it's not will he would get in, it's will he be unanimous? And if he's not unanimous, it's somebody's fucking
shit. He beat almost an entire team of women by himself.
To see
baseball game in Japan.
I did see that. He was pitching, wasn't he?
Yeah.
See that? I mean, he has when he came into the league, people were like, "What the fuck is this?" And he got hits every time. He had that weird stance in his swing, and no one could get him out. And then he would throw balls from right field that were like those Bo Jackson throws. Throws like, and this guy, was like 5'9", tiny dude.
Okay.
Who cares?
Okay.
He didn't give a shit about hitting home runs. He could have hit more. Everyone says he had more power than his thing was get on base, and he did. And
yeah.
What was it? I mean, he was over 300 hit, right? He came into the league when he was like 28 and had 3,000 hits.
Okay, do y'all remember Andrew Jones?
The greatest of all time. He's one of the greatest pure hitters of all time. Yeah.
Y'all remember Andrew Jones?
Yeah.
Hall of Famer or no?
He's not, but he's close. Chipper's in. No, not Chipper.
Andrew Jones. Okay, I know now. There was always Chipper and Andrew, and I forgot which one was which, even though one's, Tim and the other one's Pulse.
I'm not even a Braves fan, but that team was so
it's confusing with those names. Which one would be Chipper if you didn't know?
Those teams those teams were so great to me. Rafael Furcal, you remember him?
Yeah, David Justice was on those teams.
Justice, obviously Smoltz, Glavine, and Maddox. Like how they did not have the Yankees is the answer, but how they did not have a championship is weird.
Well, they choked. They were.
Well, they won it. They definitely won in '95. I know that.
Yeah, but how they didn't have more? They should have been a dynasty of the South. Like I feel.
They were. Sheesh, that was the best. Was there a better rotation in the history of baseball? I don't know. I don't think so.
You got that
Doesn't matter
sweet,
in the
sweet
house.
TBS and TNT money behind you. You can pay for anything.
Sure.
Hey, Dark Matter, what up, buddy?
What's up, Dark Matter? What? Let's get this out of it. So I know Dark Matter saw it happen. We had our friend Andrew Law on recently, last week, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
He had his fight on Saturday and he won.
Nice. Won by decision, yes.
Decision. It's a weird fight. Like, it was clear that Andrew was better than he was, but it was weird. It was weird. The second round was all Andrew. He almost finished him, and the guy's real tough. I mean, I can't believe that guy didn't get finished. I mean, because that second round was all, dude, Andrew beat the fuck out of him, and he had him on the show a couple times. I don't know how he didn't get it. The first round was weird. First round, Andrew may have lost. I don't know. Like, if this fight was in 2009, he may have lost the decision. Meaning, like, the guy was on top of him, and at some point, and in the third round, he was pushed Andrew against the cage, but Andrew was doing more damage from all those spots, even when he was on the ground. So I was worried that they might fucking rip him off, and they didn't. He did win the fight, and he should have won the fight, but I was a little worried that there might be some done judges. Like I said, 2009, he might have lost that fight. But the judges are a little more progressive now when it comes to that this
actual
kind of thing.
like scoring.
No, I just got a random thought. Okay. You know, I gotta say, this is why the world sucks sometimes. So the United Healthcare CEO that got murdered, right?
Luigi Maggiolini.
His uncle Chuck was not brought
Maggioni.
up.
Oh, Chuck Maggioni.
Nobody made that fucking thing on
didn't think about
Facebook,
it
and
either.
I'm kind of disappointed in the internet that nobody played.
Also, I've been seeing a trend on Facebook when it comes to you, and I'm loving it. I'm fucking loving it.
What is it?
People stop fucking taking your bait.
Why?
Like, you notice, like, I usually you would post something ridiculous to try to fucking troll people and have a bunch of comments
I'm not
underneath.
trolling. These
and
are
now
actual
no one's
thoughts I have
even
when I'm
no
high.
one's even fucking with you anymore. They're just like
I
scroll
don't-
next. They
I
know.
don't
They're learning.
care.
They're learning not to fuck with you
Tim,
anymore because it's stupid and pointless.
When
You
have I
feed off
ever
of it.
truly cared? I post what I feel when I'm
I
stoned.
feel
What did
like
you do? What did you do? What happened?
Nothing. He just puts fucking. He doesn't care about the Steelers, but he trolls Browns fans because that's how he gets his
Who
lifeblood.
gives a shit? I love it though. It's fun. Like I
You're
send
just one
Tim.
of those people. You're a terrible, terrible troll person.
Tim or Pulse. What I do is
And
I
now
send,
no one says shit, and it's hilarious. They used to fucking like tell him to fuck off. Now they don't.
I bet
You don't
Thomas took the bait a little bit,
Thomas did, but
that's just
but
friendly
that's
ribbon.
different. You guys are close. But some guys, they'd be like, "Fuck, that used to happen." But now people, exactly what I do on this show, and I'm like, "Whatever, Ray, you're right. Moving on."
Thank you. I appreciate.
you
I'm
say.
never wrong. I just
Whatever
want
you
everybody
say.
to know Tim just admitted I am right.
Uh-huh.
I am right.
Okay. Is Jim Thorne in the Hall of Fame?
Is who?
Jim Thorne.
Jim Thorne?
Yes.
Jim
I don't know.
Thorne,
Yes.
I don't think
the
I know who that
Indian,
is.
the former Native American football player.
That's Jim Thorpe.
No. The Minnesota Twins guy. Jim Thome. That's what I'm trying to say.
Jim
Did
Thome,
you
yes.
say Thome? Please tell me
Yeah.
you said Thome, because that
No,
used to be
I
a
said-
joke in '90s Cleveland Indians culture.
Thome.
I've met people with that last name who pronounce it Thome. So, it's one of those things. Anyway, yeah, he is. Of course he is. He has 600
Okay.
home runs. Of course he is. And has never got popped for steroids. Of course he is.
Yeah, he wasn't on the Mission Report, was he?
No.
Okay. Is Omar Vizquel in the Hall of Fame?
No, but he was real close until he got in trouble for diddling kids and beating his wife.
Allegedly.
Allegedly beating his wife.
Oh, wow. I didn't even know about that.
Yeah, he was real close. He was like in the 40s, so you need 70. So he would have probably got in the next year, but he went from like 50% to 0 or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was close. He would be in by now if that doesn't
He
happen.
makes Albert Bell look like a church boy, like a choir boy, dude.
Alan.
You said-
I told you
you
this,
said-
Alan.
You
ahead,
said
sir.
a while back that what's the guy's name? Hardest throwing pitcher of all time.
Chapman.
Aroldis Chapman won't make it, in your opinion.
Did I say that? I said
I
it'd be
believe
close.
you
I
said
said
it.
it was going to be close. It'd be close. Not many relievers do get in, and I don't think. I mean, it'll be
He was a
close.
starter. He started off as a starter.
He was almost always a closer when he played in majors.
Okay, at this point,
it's
at
gonna be
this
close.
point,
I have to look
at
at his
this
numbers.
point.
I doubt. You know what? I don't know.
At this point, well, Scherzer is a shoe-in, right?
I would say, yeah. Scherzer's a shoe in.
Okay.
Scherzer's a shoe in. Verlander's shoe in. Trout, just because everybody loves him, although his numbers are good. Trout will be in. Otani, if he didn't play another game, would be in.
Really already?
Well, I was saying if he didn't play another game, it'd be something tragic, right? And they put him in because of that. But no, yeah, what he's done, yeah, for sure.
If Bryce Harper retired
100%.
today, would he be in the Hall of Fame?
He'd be close, but probably not. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. New people are starting to vote. I don't know. Younger writers. I don't know. Maybe. But there's another like Jose Altuve, probably 100%. He's in.
You know he is.
Well, you know what? Take that back. I take it back. They won't let the
off.
steroids guys in. They might not let him in. I think
What
he will
steroids?
get in. I think he will get in, but it won't be like he might kick him a couple ballots because people are going to be like, "Fuck this guy," but he will get in. Jose Ramirez will probably get in if he keeps doing what he's doing. Judge and Soto, if they keep doing what they're doing, you know.
How much longer before Miguel Cabrera has to wait?
Probably a couple years, but he's 100% into. And Pujols, him and Pujols both 100%.
Oh yeah, Pujols should have been in, right?
Pujols is going to wear a Pirates cap when he goes in.
Yeah, because he owns us, so it's why not? It's not the nuttings that make bad decisions.
It's a couple. I think
on purpose.
Pujols, and then the year after it'll be a Cabrera. I don't know how many years it is. It's like 4, maybe. I don't know. I forget who. Oh, this year CC Sabathia is on the ballot this year.
He should be in there.
He's close. He's close. I mean, he's likable, so that helps. That helps a lot.
Yeah, didn't he?
I don't know if I don't think he'll get in this year though.
He won a Cy Young, didn't he?
He won at least one.
At least one, multiple 20 games, multiple 20 win.
Yeah, I mean, he was definitely real good for a while. He was only, I think he was great for a few seasons, but he was pretty good for a lot more. I don't know. It helps. He was a Yankee for a long time. That helps too.
Well, you know who was lights out for a period of time? Y'all remember Johan Santana?
Yeah, he was good.
But won't make the Hall of Fame. For a minute.
Probably not.
Cliff Lee too.
Yeah, Cliff Lee doesn't make the Hall of Fame either.
That's stupid.
But he wasn't great the whole time. He was great for like 4 seasons.
He's to this day he's maybe one of my favorite to ever watch play.
He was really good in Cleveland. Same thing with Corey Kluber. Corey Kluber was really good for a while, but he won't be a Hall of Famer. I don't think he'll be close too. I mean, I love Corey Kluber, but then he had like 4 or 5 really, really good years, and then kind of fell off. But I don't know, man. Everybody has their own criteria. I believe that I should be a voter. I think I'd do a good job.
I'd be down to see that. What your ballot would look like every year.
Tim, you can't put in Paul Serrano. Yes, I can. There's a treasure. Just write in old Indians. Dave Burma.
Yeah, I was about to say. All you do is like
Fausto Carmona / Roberto Hernandez.
I still can't believe that happened to this day.
He was
the fact that happened, like he stole somebody's identity and got away with it for a period of time.
Oh, Marvin Scale, I don't give a fuck. Oh, I told you this, I think. My friend sent me a picture of that his wife sent him of her and Omar Vizquel. She was out somewhere with her friends and saw Omar and took a picture. And I'm like, I don't know if you want to be the one to tell her. And I just sent articles. He's like, I'm not going to tell her.
Yeah. Oh boy.
I mean, I hope it. Those were weird. It was allegations from an autistic bat boy in Birmingham. It doesn't mean it didn't happen. But the wife stuff, I don't. Either way, I mean, listen, no one's perfect. No one on the show is perfect. I'll tell you that.
No.
Maybe Pulse, but
nobody's perfect.
Pulse, how do you feel about factory work, Pulse? How do you feel about factory work? There's a factory up here by me that employs like half the area. They make doors.
I'm with it, but also I want to add, just quickly. Okay, Josh Bacon and Dontrell Willis.
No, 2 no's. Those are
Dustin
guys that were like
Pedroia.
great for 2 seasons. Tim Lincecum. Tim Lincecum was unstoppable for 2 years.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, but that's
He was
okay,
the best
argument.
player in baseball for 2 years. Best pitcher for sure.
Bumgarner.
2 or 3 years.
Bumgarner has to be
Also
in, right?
no. Also no.
That makes
Very,
no
very
sense.
good long time. Clayton Kershaw, yes.
If Kershaw gets in, Bumgarner has to get in.
No. Look at their numbers. No, they don't.
What about Pedroia? He won an MVP.
He'd be in by now.
That makes no sense. Why does baseball do this? It's like they want to. It's like they make a point to keep some of their best players.
You know what,
out.
man? If you did a deep dive on these guys you think should be in against guys who are in, you'd understand them more. I think.
Jimmy Rollins.
No, but I think he's still in the ballot. I think he's been close. I think he's been close, but I don't think.
I'm not even a Phillies fan.
I know we've looked this up a couple times. Like who's. Let me look who's in the ballot this year. All right.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Last one. I swear. Kerry Wood, is he in there? You got him.
No.
Man.
Pulse's whole world is just being challenged right now by Tim's privilege. It's
okay. Is there every year? Is there ever any years where no player gets in? Then
Yes.
Oh yeah, dude. It's wild when I see that because like you can't do like that's odd. It's fucking odd.
Like it's
not
harder
having
to get
anybody.
into the Hall of Fame than it is to get out of like a trap that Jigsaw created. You know,
Kinda.
A little bit.
Why?
Here's some guys who are on the Hall of Fame ballot for the first time this year. Ichiro,
should be
CC,
in. Should be in.
Ian Kinsler, Dustin Pedroia. This is Dustin Pedroia's first year. I didn't know that. Okay.
Kinsler was good.
Here's another guy who's real close. Felix Hernandez. I think you put Hernandez in before Sabathia, in my opinion.
Yeah, Felix. Oh, they're both Cy Young winners, both neck and neck. I would say.
Curtis Granderson, no. Troy Tulowitzki, no. Ben Zobrist, no.
Tulowitzki. Oh wow, I forgot.
I shouldn't say that. Ben Zobrist was a good player, but he's not good. Russell Martin, no. Hanley Ramirez, no. Adam Jones, no.
Evan Longoria.
He's still he just stopped playing, but no, probably not. Brian McCann, no. Carlos Gonzalez, he was great for a minute, but then he fell off. So no. Fernando Rodney, I love Fernando Rodney, but no. So all those guys knows.
Makes no sense, man.
It makes no sense.
It makes no sense because I look at the NFL. They let Devin Hester in there. Devin Hester was a good.
Well, see, here's the difference. NFL puts like 6 or 7 guys in every year, no matter what. That's why it's easier to get in the Hall of Fame in the NFL.
Right, but like, look at Devin Hester's career. He was a good returner, but he wasn't. He's a Hall of Famer.
Right, here's some guys. Last year they put Scott Rowland and Tom Helton in.
Oh, they did.
Sorry. They just put Scott Rowland in. So Todd Helton's real close, I think. Huh?
If Rowland's in there, then Pujols is a shoo-in, and then they gotta put.
Well, Pujols is
he's
know
gonna be a
he's
shoo-in
gonna
anyway.
be a shoe-in anyway. I mean,
here some other guys who are close. You need 75%. Wait, hold on. How many do you need? Maybe you need 70. You need 70. Okay, so Todd Helton was in. All right.
yeah,
so
Todd Helton got in recently.
Yeah, okay. So you need 70. Billy Wagner was at 68.1, so he'll get in most likely this year. Billy Wagner, which he should. Andrew Jones is real close, 58.1. Gary Sheffield, 55. Carlos Beltran, 46.5%. Jeff Kent, 46.5%. I think Jeff Kent's out of years, though. A-Rod at 35.7. Manny Ramirez, 33.2. Omar Vizquel, 19.5. He was up to 50 at one point. Andy Pettit, 17. Okay, yeah, so those are the guys. So it looks like this year, Andrew Jones is close. Billy Wagner will definitely get in. And then Ichiro and maybe one of those pitchers.
Josh Hamilton.
No. Josh Hamilton was another guy. He was one of the best power hitters in baseball for 2 years.
Right.
And then cocaine happened.
Yeah, he fell off the wagon a little bit. But I'm just saying, though, when he was great, he was great.
Yeah, he was. But you're talking about it's a whole career, Pauls. It can't be 3 years.
Yeah, but okay, but not everybody's not going to be great. Okay, Chase Utley.
Hall of Famers are. That's why they're Hall of Famers. Because they're good the majority of their career. Not because they had one Brady Anderson year. You want Brady Anderson in the Hall of Fame too?
No, obviously not. But okay,
well, he hit 50 home runs one year. He should be in the Hall of Fame.
Hear me out.
Nope.
The Major League Baseball Hall of Fame will never have Pete Rose, Barry Bonds, or
Nope.
Mark McGwire in it.
Nope.
But
Cheaters.
you're gonna have other players who are lesser than them. That makes no sense.
It makes sense because they didn't break the rules.
Oh my god.
Well, Pete Rose.
I want Pete Rose in too, but the steroid guys do. I mean, Gordon Ryan's been pissing me off.
Yeah.
Man, that guy's a real piece of shit. It seems like, man, all the best athletes are on PEDs. Because that Mikey? What's his name? That guy
that's not
they
an
need to get
untrue
PEDs out of grappling. He bitched hard, dude. He was a real ass about it. Anyway, sorry, what?
That's not an untrue statement. Also, Alex Rodriguez.
Yeah, no one likes him. He's an ass.
I don't care about his personality. I'm talking about can he put.
And he was on steroids. That dude was taking testosterone in the dugout.
We don't know that. Okay, just because certain guys never got caught, we don't know Derek Jeter never took steroids. We don't know that. How could you know? We aren't with him 24/7 because he's a nice guy. He didn't take steroids.
So many guys talk that I think it's rare that you have guys that we never heard about. I mean, I'm definitely not saying there's none, but I you hear so much about it. Everybody talks about it. People talk all the time about A-Rod. Like, I feel like it would be, and no matter who they are and how revered they are, if you've seen take shit, people talk. So, I mean, it's not impossible, but I think it's tough. I mean, heck, Big Papi got fucking popped.
Oh,
but people forgot
David
about
Ortiz.
that.
Will he? So
he's already in. He's in.
Oh, he's in. Okay,
he's already in. He got in last year and 2 years ago, maybe.
Okay.
Oh,
that's fair. Manny Ramirez?
No.
Why?
Why? Because he's a cheater. Everyone knows that.
What did he do?
Steroids.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
A lot of them. Although Cleveland has put him in their Hall of Fame, but
yeah, he won't go in because of the track marks that he left on the sport. So
his legs in between his toes, whatever it is,
his balls. Who knows where he got a vein, but he got one, and he got that shit in there. Yeah, I think honestly that if people want to bitch, make it an era in the Hall of Fame, but don't put them in I wouldn't consider them
well, here's the thing. Like Barry Bonds jersey and his ball, his 73 ball at his bat, they're in the Hall of Fame. I've been there after there. Pete Rose, he has shit in the Hall of Fame as well. They don't have a plaque, right? They're not enshrined, but their achievements are there. So you can, do that. Same thing with Pete Rose. His achievements are in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
So that's what you're going to get. We saw it happen. It happened. What? We don't get a plaque.
Prince Fielder make it.
Prince Fielder? No.
If Christian Yelich retired today, will he be in the Hall of Fame?
No. I'm just telling you the truth. I'm not. These are not only. I'm not saying my opinion. I'm saying if I think they're going to make it or not. And they're not. Those guys aren't going to make it.
Tim is just destroying his world.
I love baseball, but the game.
Pulse wants it to be like football. You want 20 guys in every year.
Not everybody, but
I'm going to make it my personal campaign to keep Jose Altuve out of the Hall of Fame.
Okay, check this out. For a number of years, Hunter Pence was a good player. I understand why he's not going to be in the Hall of Fame, but how?
I feel like you watch baseball once every 8 years. This one year I paid attention, he was good.
There's difference between good and great. How do you not let great players in?
Because they're good, or they cheated.
Yeah, that's okay. So you okay. Wait. You're telling me that every player that is in the Hall of Fame as of right now are clean? They did nothing? They never had steroids in their body?
No. The ones that got caught.
Okay, so it's not it's
the only one I could tell you that if you put a gun to my head and say name one guy who's in the Hall of Fame who took steroids, I'll give you one name, and I think I'd be right.
Who?
Ricky Henderson.
Did he get caught?
Well, Canseco talked about it all the time.
Canseco was,
but he was the guy giving it shit. He was the fucking pharmacist. Okay. And another one, he's never had it's one of those guys. Like he's never been caught. And it doesn't mean he did it. But if you're like gun to my head, if I'm wrong, I die. I would probably say Vlad Guerrero once or twice, probably. Doesn't mean he has. Doesn't mean it. But
Vlad was real thin. There's no way he was doing steroids, man. Come on.
I mean, you can cycle in and off, kid. Like,
okay.
Also look at it. Albert Pujols was a freakish human being. And the fact that no one had any info on him doing anything illegal was kind of nuts too. It doesn't mean he did. There is human beings can look like that naturally. It just doesn't happen very often. And the fact that they're also good at baseball doesn't happen that often. Not impossible.
True.
But yeah, no one ever said anything about Pujols. And look at the dude. But that doesn't mean he did him.
Okay.
There's also dude, I remember when Paul Bird from the Indians got caught with HGH. That guy had an 84 mile per hour fastball. And he got popped for HGH. So, you know.
How do we know that Babe Ruth steroids didn't exist back then, right?
Well, things exist. I mean, he was probably on everything else. I mean, they were all on greenies and uppers, although I don't think that's much of a. If somebody was on Adderall a long time, I don't think it'd make you better baseball.
They definitely hyper focus you. I had that when I would go to a batting cage. I was able to like see the ball come out. I was like focused on that ball.
Man, I don't know. I also have ADHD, so it didn't really do. I don't know. But I don't think greenies were a big deal.
What are greenies?
Uppers, speed. In the 70s, everybody did. Oh, can we get Lenny Dykstra on?
Maybe.
He'd go down the list and who took him and who didn't, because he did it in that Mets documentary.
Oh yeah.
It's like Gary Carter, never once. This guy, yes. Everybody else was a yes.
Before I forget, shout out to Kendall. She's joining the Air Force.
So very cool. I didn't know that.
Shout out.
Well, she should. Wow, wow. I mean, that's different. It's interesting when people join the Air Force at like in their 30s. You know,
she's like a Renaissance woman. She's done it all. She be knocking bitches out with pillowcases.
Doesn't surprise me. And she already speaks multiple languages. I mean, I'm surprised. I'm sure they recruited her. That probably makes but I'm sure. And she's a badass. I'm sure she'll be completely
like
fine.
The CIA or something like that. Like
probably. I mean, I don't think you have her checking air tire pressure and shit. You know, she speaks multiple languages. I'm sure she'll be used. Yeah, no, that's a great
very
get for the
well.
Air Force.
Yeah,
that's a great get for the Air Force, actually.
Yeah,
and like I said, usually they don't go after people in their 30s, usually, but like,
well, she's got skill at least.
I mean, not that. Well, no, I mean, she's very smart and she knows multiple languages and she's athletic. She surprised they didn't get her before. I mean, that's like a 5-star recruit in football. That's you want those, you know. So good for her. I hope it goes well, and I'm thank you for serving your country because I'm sure she'll do well.
I was thinking about this. When you're in your 30s, is it too late to become like an astronaut? I want your honest answer.
It would be difficult, not impossible, but if you like today, you started today, I don't think they'd let you even give it a shot. They would probably tell you you're too old. I don't think they'll take you in the military after 35, isn't it? I don't know. Maybe they will. I don't know. I know you can't get drafted, but they might take you. I don't know. I didn't think you could, but
okay.
I don't know. We're about to have a national security secretary of defense that says that he doesn't want women fighting in combat, but I guess that's not happening now. But
it'll still happen though.
I don't think so. They got rid of Gatz. They'll get rid of this guy too. Although I'd rather have him than who they're thinking about after. And never mind, we're not talking about that. Yeah. I don't want the Santos.
He's had experience. He's had experience at least in military combat, so I'll take him over anybody else.
Yeah, but you can't be come on. There's certain things you can't do, and if he did any of these things,
there's certain things women can't do, but that's neither here nor there.
Ray, I'm talking about sexual assault.
That too.
That's what I'm talking about.
Even then, that's been shown to be not true. So,
I mean, if it keeps them out of the post, people don't believe it.
I mean, I wanted to ask because I forgot. Who won trivia last week?
Ray did.
I did.
By
As
a
the
point,
king.
right?
Yes.
Okay.
They're the lowest scoring game in the history of trivia, 3-2, I believe the score was.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay. Okay.
They still haven't done any production. I've been sick and busy with work. So
Excuse me. It's always something, isn't it?
it is. It is.
I don't blame you.
You got bronchitis, Tim. I'm dying.
I still have gunk in my throat and my nose. I had a doctor's appointment today that I had scheduled a while ago, and I just canceled it. I feel like going.
Tim,
What?
go to the doctor's appointments. I even made a primary fucking care setup for a couple of weeks.
I scheduled one for next month.
Are you gonna cancel it?
No, it's blood work and shit. I gotta get that done.
Yeah.
No, this one was just a follow up for my. I didn't need to go. And I had to find a new pharmacy. That was a whole fuckery.
Well, that does.
Whole fuckery.
Oh.
And I walked today. I walked about a half mile today. My body fucking hated it. It took me it took me an hour for my pulse to go down.
Okay. Means you're fat and you're out of shape and you need to
I know
do
that,
it
but my
more.
body's telling like, dude, this is gonna kill us. You know that, right?
It shouldn't kill you. It should only make you stronger.
I'm gonna take a short intermission when I get back. It's up to y'all. Did y'all want to get into trivia early?
Yeah, we can do trivia.
Yes.
All right, be right back.
All right. Well, Pulse will be right back.
Alan told me today we made a deal that if I lose 50 pounds, he will take me back to Vegas. He's like, he will pay for it.
Okay.
He's like, if that's what it takes to motivate you, I'm like, yeah, dude, yeah, that's what. Yeah, casinos, prostitutes, and baseball. Those are the three things that can. Okay, at least two of those things.
It'll be 2026, I think, is when the A's finish their stadium. Yeah.
Like some 27 or 28. It's gonna be a while, I think.
Okay. Well, when they move to Vegas and you're down to like 200 pounds, I will take you.
I'm gonna lose this 50 pounds and gain it all back. Right.
No, you aren't.
As soon as the trip's booked, dude, I'm fucking going to buffets.
Okay, buffets you can do, but like keep the work going until the flight.
No, as soon as I hit the threshold, as soon as it's booked, dude, I'm done. I'm kidding, but
good. Because even I right now, I'm like, oh, this is the second time this year I've already, or the second time in like 3 weeks I've been sick. Fucking hate it. Ugh.
Yeah. My niece has pneumonia. My mom had pneumonia.
We're all dying, Tim. The strains have gotten stronger.
My mother said that like everyone she works with at the hospital was all like sniffy and stuff, and everybody came in, same shit. So everyone's dying. We're all gonna die.
We're all dying, everybody.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it's gonna be. That's how we're gonna get through this together. Is by dying together.
And insurance companies won't pay for shit.
I know. I'm really, again, Chuck's nephew just getting caught makes me angry.
We'll get caught at a McDonald's in Altoona.
Why is it like the real creeps get caught at McDonald's? I've noticed that. Like Ariel Castro caught at a McDonald's. Black people on a Saturday night caught at McDonald's.
When I heard that somebody phoned it in at a McDonald's, I first thought was like, dude, Marty Malloy phoned it in.
Oh no! Did you see his post?
No, I don't think so.
Oh my god! He goes, "I may work at McDonald's, but I'm not a snitch."
That's awesome.
That's one of the greatest like things I've ever heard him seen him write on Facebook was that fucking. Oh man, but yeah, getting caught at McDonald's, and yeah, what was he trying to go see Curve Stadium? Like what? Why are you even in Altoona?
I doubt it, man. He's probably on his way to New York. Well, I don't know. No, you don't go there if you're hiding. He's hiding out. Altoona, it's a good place to hide, eh?
Probably
anywhere.
What, 35,000 people in that place?
It's not a big place. I don't know.
No.
I mean, if I was on the run, I'd be in the middle of nowhere. You know,
yeah, I'm kind of surprised.
much
they
as
didn't
I
go to
want to
like
go
the
to where my family
Adirondacks
is,
or something.
that wouldn't work. What?
I'm surprised they didn't go to like the Adirondacks or something, hide out in like a fucking, abandoned mine shed somewhere fucking in the New York mountains. That way he could have just like fucking.
Surprised that the members of the deep state that hired him did not put him on the plane to Honduras or some unnamed island that they own.
Tim, I have to tell you, this is the most my voice has ever sounded like Alex's, by the way. Mangione did not or have
better today.
What?
It's better today.
I know. But what you got to know about Mangione is he's a sleeper agent.
What?
He's a sleeper agent, and you have to play a horn to get him to do anything.
Mm-hmm.
And this time they were like, take out United, and they thought airlines, but it was actually healthcare.
You know what the horn part is you have to play? That's it right there.
I did like it.
All right, it's my best impression.
When he shot the guy, you just hear and he
Maybe.
runs away.
I tell you what, though, and this isn't a joke. This is true. That guy is going to get the most fan mail from ladies, like wanting to marry him in jail. Like it's going to be like Richard Rodriguez times 10,000.
Richard Rodriguez kind of. Who is the Boston bomber? All the broads thought was hot.
Well, this guy's much better looking than them.
Or that
he
pirate.
is. Full pictures up. He's much better looking.
Oh,
this is one of the best looking murderers we've ever had.
Probably. I mean, let's bring up.
He's like, oh great, another character for Chalamet to play. I'm like, shit, he does look like him.
Luigi didn't even have to go far. This photo, his like mugshot doesn't really do him justice.
Should have been hiding out in Luigi's in Akron. Good place.
Look at like fucking pure.
Yeah, don't use the mugshot. Use an Instagram photo.
Well, I'm just gonna
those eyebrows, bro.
Like, yeah, this.
I will say this just in case anyone's wondering. Wow, look at that picture. Jeez, I'm anti-murder. If anyone was wondering.
Yeah, look at it. Look at it. The anger though on this fucker's face when he got caught.
Dude, he looks like a soccer player who just got red carded.
Yeah, a little bit. It's wild, man. This is like, look at just how pissed off he is. It's like he's got a Ted Bundy look quality to him too. He looks like Ted
haircut,
Bundy,
especially now. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Like here, this is a guy who drives a Volkswagen Bug and carries a 2x4 for smashing. Like it's wild. And then people are starting to make art. That, as always, that usually pops up a couple hours after. Yeah, dude. This guy's wild. This guy's fucking wild.
Let's watch the TikToks for women who are hardcore fans, and let's get one on. I want to talk to one.
Okay. Well, I'm not. I had to get a TikTok for the guy that was supposed to be like coming on today.
That's true. I didn't watch those videos because I didn't have TikTok. I'm like, I guess I can't watch TikTok.
Yeah.
So there you have it. You might as well start the bro plot of TikTok. It's not gonna hurt. Although I think they may ban it in like a month. So I don't know.
We should do, dude. You know what? Idea. We're gonna have. We're gonna get a TikTok, and we're gonna get TikTok watch, and see and post videos twice a day on the thing, and then we'll see how long it takes us to get kicked off of TikTok?
What do you mean? What are we doing?
Just regular videos. Let's see.
Like,
Let's.
no, we won't get kicked off until they cancel it or they make it illegal.
You never
Whatever.
know.
Dad, we're not doing anything wrong.
You never know, man.
Did you see some of the shit that's on there?
Oh yeah, but still, it could be us saying the wrong thing on a short or a reel or whatever, and then boom, we don't have TikTok anymore.
Mhm.
You get banned.
I don't think we can get banned. Well, we could get banned if we tried, but
I don't want to try. I just want to see if
nothing that we say on here would get us banned with TikTok.
No. At least I don't think so.
No. I mean, we would get kicked off YouTube before TikTok.
We've already got a strike that we can't ever fight. So
Which one's that?
That's the WHO one.
Oh, like episode 8?
Yeah, whatever it was online.
That's why this show hasn't grown. We've been shadow banned for 4 years.
Probably. Although we did get a nice boost, which was good, but
because they forgot about the shadow ban for one day. That probably is. We're probably fucked and we don't even know it because Ray fucked us.
Oh,
Ray, you fucking did it again, by the way. I know you. I thought when I saw this, I thought you fucked this up.
What?
It's 358. Last one was 357. Do you not check this? 350. The last one was 357. By the law of counting, have you not watched Sesame Street? 357, 358.
I'll fix it, and I'll blame the cold medications they gave me.
Did you go to the doctor? You went to the doctor?
I did, yeah, immediately in the morning because I felt like total.
Did you get that good shit? What'd you get?
Like a inhaler.
Mm-hmm.
They gave me some oral medications, which is always good for me because I like oral. But
one time they gave me a shot in the ass. They're like, "Yeah, this is a good antibiotic." I'm like, "All right."
Oh, what'd you have? Fucking mono? What the hell? Kind of.
No, it's when I had an ear infection and they gave me amoxicillin and it didn't work. So I went back and they gave me a fucking shot in the ass, and then it worked. So they're like, "It's the strongest one we have." I'm like, "Give it to me." Yeah, because when I get real bad at ear infections, amoxicillin doesn't do the trick. It's good for a couple of days and it comes back right away. Anyway, yeah, I didn't go. I did for a whole week. I was chugging NyQuil, but I still have a little bit of gunk.
You boys ready to get into this?
Jeez,
ready as I can be.
We're talking about our health and well-being, and here comes Paul.
Let's
do my thing. I don't care about you guys.
I am so sorry.
We're dying here, Paul.
You don't care about our health.
Dying, and all you want to do is tell us questions.
The first question he's going to ask is, if you guys die, who does Real Plata go to?
Moss.
You know what?
No, it goes to 2 joints.
We need to get him on here one time. Make it like a three-man competition.
Well, you were here that day. We had him on for like 2 hours.
I know, but he
That was
didn't
a
do
great
trivia.
day.
He did not do
show.
trivia, and I want him on trivia.
Oh, okay. I bet he can
I got the
gloat
perfect-
about his fucking baseball team that spends money.
No, I got the perfect. I'm gonna invite him. I got the perfect topic for the 3 of y'all.
Should give us fight trivia. That'd be good. Fuck, I forgot. Of course I did. That's new for me. Never mind. It doesn't matter. Nothing matters. It was something, whatever. I'm ready. Let's do this shit.
Okay. Will one of you gentlemen please keep score too?
You make us do everything.
I'm trusting you to keep score.
All right. No problem.
You ready?
Pros of trivia. Here we go. Tim's quick and smart, and Ray's dumb and slow. Okay, there we go. That was a song for you guys.
Okay. So today on Pulse's Trivia, this evening, we are doing 15 questions, and the topic is country and western music of the 90s and 2000s.
Oh Lord,
Ooh.
this could be interesting.
Ooh, this could be a very interesting competition.
I will say this: I would give Ray a slight edge, but it could be close.
I always tell, like, I told Laura this, my girlfriend. A lot of my music tastes are pretty much just rock, but for some reason, 90s country and 2000s country had me by the balls for that entire 20 years until like
90s
2010,
country
20.
Really is a sweet spot. And every once in a while, someone put out a song that's like 90s country, and I'm like, this is a bop. Yeah, that was real. It was a good spot. It was a good bop of like 90s of not 90s pop music was as well.
Yeah,
like which was 90s pop music was great too. But 90s pop music and then with the country, because as pop goes, country goes, which is not always good for country, like modern country. Although there are some guys that bring country back, but there's a lot of garbage country as well, and that's because there's a lot of garbage pop music. But when the 90s pop music was good, 90s country was good as well.
Yeah, I mean, Pulse, you can attest to this. How many 90s and 2000s country artists would headline the rodeo every single fucking year? Where you would have Reba McEntire, Alan Jackson, George Strait selling out 2 shows during Rodeo Houston. All these fucking psychopathic fucking fans had their people. I mean, I saw John Michael Montgomery, Tracy Byrd, and Mark Chestnut at the Astrodome when I was 6. For fuck's sake. Like that 90s country was some of the best shit anybody's ever produced outside of maybe like some 90s rock and metal.
Okay, let me make a slight alteration to that. Okay, so the majority of these questions of the 15 primary are 90s and 2000s, but some of these might expand.
That's fine. You can do what you want.
Okay.
It could be Tracy Burt or Tracy Lawrence. I don't give a shit. Let's go.
Okay, question number 1. Which 1990s country singer-songwriter released the album entitled Wide Open Spaces?
What was the question again?
Question number 1. Which 1990s country singer-songwriters released the album entitled Wide Open Spaces?
I believe I know the answer to this one.
I'm giving their real names.
You can
not giving the phony bullshit names
that
they try to
give
go
the
by
woke
now.
names.
Yeah, none of that woke shit.
I forgot about these. I forgot about them, but yeah.
Wide open spaces.
They were quite the bop back in the
man, like those 2 super hot tall blondes and the one that looks like an inverted nipple. All right, there's
she was pretty ugly.
She wasn't ugly. It's just the other ones were like model hot. It didn't really help.
Yes.
The Dixie Chicks or
the Dixie Chicks,
as they call them now.
They were all baddies. I'm not going to say anything bad about them, just in case any of them.
No, she was just the least hot. Really, it was just because how like the other 2 were like models, and they're like.
You are correct. They were involved in some controversy. I forget what it was.
Yeah, it was with Bush or something.
Yeah, they called out Bush at like the CMAs or something, and it's like, no, you're
no, it was at a concert in Europe.
Oh,
yeah, and it got back. Anyway,
okay, you both are correct. The correct answer is the Dixie Chicks. Question number 2. Which country singer-songwriter released the hit single in 1999 entitled Breathe?
I actually blanked, but I'm guessing.
We got right.
Faith Hill?
It is Faith Hill. Okay. I can feel you breathe, washing over me. Suddenly I'm putting into you.
Okay. Had to make sure. Had to like.
Okay, correct. The game is tied to a piece. Question number 3. Which country singer-songwriter released the album Carrying Your Love With Me in 1997.
Ray seems more confident than me. I don't think I know. Carrying Your Love With Me. In 1997? Carrying Your Love With Me. I don't know. I don't know. I don't fucking know.
Probably the greatest single artist of the 90s and 2000s. A lot of his shit, I bought his albums in the mid 2000s. It's Mr. Texas himself, George Strait.
Fuck.
Oh, Ray Highcliffe jumps out to a 1-point lead.
I put Tim McGraw. I didn't know the answer. Fuck.
George Strait is the correct answer.
West Virginia down to Tennessee. I'll be carrying or moving with the good Lord's speed, something like that. Carrying your love with me.
I'm going to say this category is not fair either, and the reason being is that Ray's more white trash than I am.
You know what? I do have some PEDs when it comes to the white trash. There's a lot.
We haven't once had a butt rock category.
First of all, at one point in time in your life, both of you lived in Texas. That's just a fact.
Him longer than me, though. But yeah.
Okay. And they listen to, and like I look at this as like worldwide now. Like,
fun fact, it's also where all my exes live.
Which is a George Strait song that he put out at one point, his cover of that.
Question number 4?
4.
Question number 4. And I got a funny story about this.
Oh boy.
Okay, question number 4.
Is this the song you lost your virginity to?
Who was the country singer-songwriter behind the
this?
hit single, Man, I Feel Like a Woman?
Oh.
I mean, you got to know this.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. There's Tim has seen this person,
and I'm going to again,
and going to in Las Vegas. So,
okay, right.
Yeah, I'm very very excited to see Shania Twain at PH Live, and I saw her at Blossom as well.
Yeah, Shania Twain. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, no, Stone Cold Steve Austin tells a story about it. Somebody caught him dancing to this song. He was jamming out, and I don't know if it was Booker T or who, but he came in there and he was like, dun, 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 and he was just going off like he didn't know anybody was watching.
And I'd have no shame.
He turned around. I think he said it was Booker T, and he's like, I was so embarrassed, but I was like, I don't care.
Why? That riff is fantastic, dude. You know how many hit records that her ex-husband who made those songs with her, how many he made before? A lot. He was making hits before they got together, and they got together and even more hits. Like the dude, Mud knew how to make bangers and also how to bang people who are not your wife.
Question number 5.
She lost a bunch of weight, man. She does like keto gummies or some shit. I'm gonna get me some of those.
Who's Shania Twain?
Yeah.
I haven't seen her in a long time.
She lost weight since I saw her. And I saw her a year ago. Okay. She's taking that Kelly Clarkson gummies or whatever. What?
I was gonna say question number 5.
Yes, sir.
Who was the lead singer? We're looking for the government name, the full Govey. The lead singer of the country group Rascal Flatts. You guys get this one, man. Like, I don't even know what to say.
I mean, I know where he went to college.
Yeah, he went to Ohio State, didn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, did he?
Man,
yeah.
When you say his name, I'm gonna be like, "Fuck yeah!" Nah, I don't.
I'm gonna forfeit this one. I don't know, Tim. You want to burn that one with me too here?
I don't think I know it.
I'm not confident.
I think I mean I'm gonna guess
Turd Ferguson.
I'm gonna guess a first name. I think his first name's Chris. I could be wrong. I don't know.
Those are your answers. Your official.
My name is Chris.
You both are incorrect. The correct answer is the lead singer of the group Rascal Flatts is a man named Gary LeVox.
Okay.
He looks like a Gary too.
No, he's a big deer hunter.
Oh, is he?
I've seen him on one of those like outdoor shows where they have celebrities like, oh, hey, today I'm hunting with Blake Shelton or Gary LeVox or Brock Lesnar and something like that.
Okay, listen
Jim
closely
Tomey.
to question number
Those
6.
are all people
right?
I've seen on those shows. They did not make any of those up. What? Okay.
This is question number 6.
Yes, number 6. Yes.
Question number 6. Which country group in 2006 had a hit song
6.
entitled "Life Is a Highway"?
Oh,
This was a cover. But still.
Also, I just gotta say that's the whitest song of all time. Like it really is.
it is for sure.
That makes me want Frank Ocean to cover it or something.
But I don't even care. Like I still like. I don't care. I'll jam out to it. Like I don't
Aloe
care.
Black just doing
Especially
his
if I'm
version of Life
driving.
is a Highway.
They put this on the Cars soundtrack, didn't they? This is
Yeah.
another mention of aforementioned Rascal Flatts.
Rascal Flatts.
You both are correct. The correct answer is the group Rascal Flatts. The
Up, still up by 1. Everybody could change.
Okay. Question number 7. Which country singer-songwriter released the album The Road and the Radio in 2005?
The Road and the Radio. It was a single artist?
This was a singular artist, yes.
This is the first thing that came to my mind, but I have no idea. This is probably wrong.
I can toss you a hint if you want to.
Fuck it. I'm writing something down. Writing it
Okay.
down. Already written down.
I'm going to say it was Josh Turner.
I went old school and went Willie Nelson.
You both are incorrect. I'm a
Ah.
fan of Josh Turner, the song "You're a Man," but no, that is incorrect. Both of you.
Baby,
The
love
correct
to do
answer
it.
is a man by the name of Kenny Chesney.
Kenny Chesney.
That's why I didn't know. Because I hate Kenny Chesney.
I wear shoes.
Why? What did he do to you?
No, it's just, dude, after like,
Tomorrow I'm leaving, making my way back to Cleveland.
oh, so many broads would play that song in the fucking bar when it was like sad. Like, you could tell who was just broken up with somebody because they played like "When the Sun Goes Down," and you're just like, oh, somebody just wants to forget they were like going through a divorce right now. Like, Kenny Chesney.
Well, you know, bitches do be tripping, but they do think my tractor's sexy. So
That one too.
I like that one.
Oh, of course you would.
Question
Number
8.
Numero 8, yes.
Which country group, or no. Which country artist had a hit song in 2006 entitled "God Gave Me You"?
I know this one.
And if you want, I can toss you a hint.
No, we don't need it.
No. God gave me you. "2006. Wow. I'd fallen off a little bit around then.
Like as a human being?
Yeah, actually. That was like, it was the beginning of the fall.
Intellectually?
No, I could give you a hint, but if I
No
gave you-
hints. No
No
hints.
hints. I'll take a guess and lose to Tim if he gets
Okay.
this right. Like a man. I'm not gonna say it was rigged. You know, I see.
What do you have, Ray? I have the right
Keith
answer.
Urban.
No. Blake Shelton.
The hint was going to be this person is currently married to Gwen Stefani. That was
Yes. easy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
then that would have been 2 on the nose.
Yeah.
Tim Danko ties it up. The correct answer is a man by the name of Blake Shelton.
God gave me you for the ups and downs.
Did he?
Okay. Question number 9.
Yes, 9.
What was the name of Brad Paisley's 2005 album that featured the hit single "Whiskey Lullaby"?
Album. I don't know. I don't know this name of the albums.
It's probably not the name of the album, but I know probably a song from that time.
Doesn't matter.
Ticks.
What's the name of the album? I just went. It's self-titled, baby. It's called Brad Paisley. I don't know either.
Pulse.
Did he freeze?
Um,
Nope.
yeah. Yeah, I just lost my place. Wait one second. Wait, what was your guess?
He said Brad Paisley was it was a self-titled album, and I said that the album's called Ticks.
Dude, I totally forgot what I just asked you.
Oh no, the Brad Paisley one.
Brad Paisley album.
Did I say that?
Whiskey Lullaby on it. And
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that was y'all's guess?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. You both are correct.
Wait, hold on. What?
No. We're looking for the name of the album.
Yeah.
Oh, no. What did y'all both guess? Whiskey Lullaby?
No, we both guess we're wrong. Tell us the answer.
The correct answer is Time Well Wasted.
Yeah, we were wrong.
Okay. Yeah, we were both wrong.
Okay. Question number 10. In 2015, this artist had a soulful smash hit single entitled Tennessee Whiskey. What is his name? Very soulful. Love this song.
Tim's taking the lead. I don't know.
You don't know this one? What? Look at that.
Yeah.
Don't say anything, Pulse. Don't you take this from me.
Big artist?
Man, this was like.
Can I answer? I'm gonna answer.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna forfeit.
The answer is Chris Stapleton.
Man, this was a bop back in 15. What are you talking about?
I was into like Flogging Molly and Celtic punk deep by then. I was so addicted to the other world. It was.
You didn't even listen to country and western.
It
was literally everywhere.
Yes, strawberry wine.
It was covered by so many other artists.
Yeah, and it was a cover itself. But yeah.
Oh, was it? Who was the original singer?
It's an old song. I don't know.
Oh,
hi, Bieber.
Like even Post Malone did a cover of it. Man.
Ew. What, Mom?
Okay. Question number 11. Which country group? Yes. Who was the country singer-songwriter behind the hit single Before He Cheats? I can throw you a hint if you want.
No. This one's easy.
Well, you're asking who sang it, right? Not who wrote it.
Yes.
Okay. Because I don't think that's the same.
Oh no.
We got right.
Carrie Underwood.
I also have Carrie Underwood.
Both are correct. The correct answer is Carrie Underwood.
Down by one still.
What number is it? 11 or 12?
We're on 12.
Yes.
Question number 12. Who was the country singer-songwriter behind the hit single Jesus Take the Wheel?
What, Mom?
Jesus Take the Wheel.
I don't know what to. You have the answer, right? I have the answer. Who did? He did? On what? Oh, geez, the shoulder.
I'm going to say Carrie Underwood again. I feel
that is the correct answer.
Yeah.
Both are right. The correct answer is, again, Carrie Underwood.
I'm like, wait a minute.
I tried to trick you, going back to back like Drake.
I almost just wrote those two lines down, but I didn't want to say that. Oh, you didn't actually write it down. I wouldn't hold me.
All right, number 13, Pulse.
Question number 13. Oh. Okay. Who is the country singer known for his hit song Amarillo by Morning?
Fuck. Why don't I know? Come on, dude. You fucking know this. Come on, man.
Pulse, you shifty bastard.
You not know this?
I do.
I'm gonna say fuck. Mom, who sang Amarillo by Morning?
Right, you can't phone.
Amarillo by
No
Morning.
phone.
You cannot
No.
phone a friend, man.
That's what I thought. I can't write it now. You told me, but that's what I was gonna put down.
God damn it! I tie it up.
I was gonna write George Strait. Is that George Strait?
It is. Yeah.
I should have just done it. I wanted to fucking go for the joke.
The correct answer is George Strait, and that point goes to Ray Highclack.
Yes.
I
So
win.
that means this comes down. It comes down to this potentially the 15th and final question.
14. Well, no, I'm 14.
Are we?
Yes.
Oh,
You got
okay,
two
well,
more.
no.
I can win this
So
That's
before we go in.
That's the thing. That would have been my guess, but I thought it'd be funnier to ask my mom.
So
You
it's
lose.
tied up right now, right?
Yes.
Okay. Question number 14. Which country artist had a hit song entitled Chattahoochee? This man had two last names.
That's the people like that.
I guess I just gave you a hint, but okay.
Who do you have, Tim?
Well, it's firsties. Alan Jackson.
It is Alan Jackson. Yes.
You both are correct, which means this is the 15th and potentially final question, but I feel like we're going to go to sudden death because if you guys don't know this, we should end the game now anyhow. The 15th and potentially final question of the game for all the marbles. Which country singer is known for her powerful vocals with hits like 9 to 5 and Jolene? And a balcony you could perform Shakespeare off of, but we ain't gonna get into all that. We just talking about
damn right, baby.
We talking about the music, man. We're just talking about the music.
All plastic, but she is wonderful. Dolly Parton.
Dolly Parton.
Okay, that means we are going to a sudden death round. Okay. What is the name?
That's what I get for going for the joke. That's what I get for going for entertainment value, guys.
Yep.
Trying to help this show.
Okay, 16th question and sudden death question.
Mm-hmm.
You know, whoever gets it, if you win, if one person gets it and the other person is wrong, you win the game. Who is the best-selling country artist of all time?
No, fuck, I don't know this. Not for sure. I have some guesses. Man, I have the first one in my head. I think I'm going to go with that one.
If you say Jelly Roll, I'm going to...
It's going to go Post Malone.
All right, Tim, who do you have?
I don't know with Shania again.
I went George Strait.
That's a good guess as well.
Ray Highclack defends his...
fuck.
The correct answer is Garth... Wait, who
fucking
did you say?
George Strait questions you fucking need on here, Poles.
Wait. Did you say George Strait?
Yeah. Then we
You
go to
both are wrong.
17.
Wait. Correction, you both are wrong. The correct answer is a man named Garth Brooks. You both are wrong, which means we go to a 17th.
You said music artist, not rapist. Sorry.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you didn't hear this shit?
Jeez Louise, man. I don't even know what to say.
All our heroes are flawed.
No, but the correct answer is
Mr.
Garth
the only
Brooks,
one.
and we would have also accepted Chris Gaines, but you in any event you were wrong. So which means we go to a 17th question.
Should have fucking known.
What is the name of the famous country music venue in Nashville, Tennessee?
Well, there's more than one, but I think I know which one you're talking about.
We're talking about the famous one.
All right, all right. That's a...
Which means we're probably going to an 18th question.
We are.
Oh, yeah, Ray.
The Grande Oldie Opry.
Scott Stapp just played there. I'm still waiting for that video. Grand Ole Opry, yeah.
You both are correct, which means we go to an 18th question, sudden death. Question number 18. Which country singer is known for his deep baritone voice and hits like Walk the Line and Folsom Prison Blues?
I bet 19 is going to be more difficult.
I would hope so. Although Ray's cheating. Now his camera's off. He's cheating.
Why is
He's
my
cheating.
camera off?
He's cheating. You're cheating. That's why.
The flap's up. Or my flap got pushed down.
Mm-hmm.
Is it Yanni Cash?
Yeah, Johnny Cash. He just looked this up though. I'm fucking cheating over here. I know you do. You just put crash test dummies down. I know you did.
What did y'all answer?
Johnny Cash.
Yes.
Tim? Okay, you both are correct. So that means we're going to 19?
Yes.
Number 19.
I almost counted the score, but it doesn't matter.
Number 19. Which country music icon is behind this hit song, I Told You So?
What?
I told you so.
Mm-hmm.
The only I Told You So I know was an AI song they made recently. I told you so. I'm gonna take a guess, but I don't think this is right.
Me either. I put Garth Brooks.
I want Miranda Lambert. Sounds like a lady song.
You both are incorrect. The correct answer is a man by the name of Randy Travis.
Ah.
I don't think I know that one.
Yeah, I didn't know that one.
Randy Travis coming down the street. Who's gonna be there?
Yeah, but he
I know,
can't
Ray, but
sing.
he's gonna be there though.
He can't? Oh, he's
No.
Yeah.
I heard he had some illness or something.
Yeah, he did have a stroke.
I'm sorry, Randy Travis. I'm sorry, man. Okay, 20. We're going to 20th question. Which country singer-songwriter is behind the hit single in 2004 entitled Live Like You Were Dying?
Tim?
McGraw. Tug McGraw's son. Timothy.
Yes, Tim McGraw.
Sheesh. Guess we're going to question 21 now.
Blackjack. What?
Which country singer-songwriter released the album in 2004 entitled Here for the Party?
Who? What?
Oh my gosh. I fucking hold on.
In 04.
I know the fucking song. What's the fucking name of the I think I know this. Maybe I don't.
Tim may.
I don't.
Tim may win
I have
this
a
one.
guess. It's the first one that popped in my head. I don't know if it's right or not.
I just have a first name because I don't remember the last name. Miranda.
I don't think it's Miranda Lambert. I think it's Gretchen Wilson.
That's it.
Thank God. Danko comes back for the win. The correct answer is Gretchen Wilson.
Regains the crown off of the redneck woman.
Yes, that was the one. I was trying to think of that. I think that one in my head, and then that song in my head. I'm like, I think it's the same voice. It's the same voice.
Yeah.
I was thinking of the song. I couldn't tell you the album was called.
Miranda Lambert?
Yeah.
Okay.
Same era.
I remember like watching some sort of video of like Gretchen Wilson like at her house, and she's like fucking spitting, dip and shit, and I'm like, not my kind of thing.
She's my kind of girl. The kind of girl that'll have a plug in and she's
I don't
know, at the door.
Bro, I don't even understand why people do that. Have you ever tried that? I remember my grandma.
My brother's done it for years.
My grandma used to have it. It was.
He buys his dip in a bucket. It's like this big.
My grandma used to keep a pouch. It was a pouch with an a Native American on it.
Cherokee Red, right?
What was it called?
Cherokee Red.
I don't remember what it's called, but I remember as a child, I opened up and I smelt it, and it smelled kind of good. So I put some in my mouth, and I was yapping like crazy, bro. I don't understand how people do that.
Yeah, I've tried like once or twice, and both times I got the spins, and I'm like, not for me, bro. No, sir. But no, my brother's done it for years. Yeah, I know a lot of people that do it, but it's just. My dad did it when he was younger, but he quit. But my brother's done it forever, and that's not great. Yeah, wow, Gretchen Wilson got me the dub. Nice.
They call it chew, right?
Yeah, chew, dip, snuff.
Okay. Well, congratulations to you, Mr. Danko. You regained the belt after a long fought battle.
It's true.
It was neck and neck there for a second.
I gave that George Strait one. Good thing I fucking got it.
I still don't know how you didn't get Garth Brooks. Like, how do y'all not know that?
I don't know. I know Shania sold a fuck ton of records, so I thought it was a good guess.
No, he is the best-selling country artist of all time.
He's a weird fella, that guy.
Where did Ray go?
Bathroom? I don't know. He'll be back.
Oh, okay. In any event, yeah, that was a good game. Congratulations. I'm really gonna bring it next week, though.
Thank you. That wasn't bringing it. Well, listen, last week the score was 3-2. This week it was something like 14-13 or something like that.
No, yeah, for real. Like, what did you end up with? You kept tally, right?
Yeah, I think I might have lost. I think something like 14-13.
Okay.
But yeah, last week it was 3-2.
Yeah, that was a low scoring affair.
I think a couple weeks ago, it went into overtime. I won and I had more than 15 points. That was a Marvel one. I had like 17 points.
Yes. Okay, that was a good one.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That was a bad one. That was a good category though, man. It was a close one. I can tell you what though, I do beat Ray 80% of the time, maybe more. But they are usually close. It's not like one time I beat him bad. Like it's not.
I'm looking at a list of movies coming out in 2025, right?
Mm-hmm. So Marvel movies and sequels.
No, well, Nosferatu is coming out next month, January.
That should be something. I'm thinking maybe I'll go see that in the theater.
Yeah, I wanted to because I was speaking to Kendall about it. She was telling me she's into vampire lore, but then Bridget Jones mad about the boy.
Oh, about time,
bro. How long has it been? Like Bridget Jones.
What is Renee Zellweger in it? She's like 60.
Is she?
Oh, she's in her 50s.
I don't know. Well, yeah, I would imagine. Yeah, she's in it.
Okay.
And then a live action Snow White.
Okay.
Starring Gal Gadot. How do you pronounce her name? Gadot or Gadot?
Gal Gadot plays Snow White, or she probably plays she doesn't play Snow White. Also,
a Minecraft movie starring Jack Black.
I heard about that. Yeah.
It's animated though, not live action.
You see the Jack Black Dear Santa?
Dear Santa. No. Okay? That's
that just came out.
Okay, no. What was the one? That was my favorite Christmas movie. Even though Christmas is a pagan holiday that I don't celebrate. But what was the movie with the late Jack Tripper and oh boy, what's his name? Was married to Angelina Jolie. What was the dude's name?
Brad Pitt?
No. Older fellow. What's his name?
I don't know.
Oh my god.
I don't know.
Bernie Mac was in it. What was this movie?
Oh, Bad Santa.
Bad Santa. Yes. What was the dude's name?
Billy Bob Thornton.
Billy Bob Thornton, man.
Billy Bob Thornton was married to Angelina Jolie. I didn't know that.
For a brief period of time. When I was a kid.
No, Dear Santa is about a young kid who is dyslexic, and he writes a letter to Santa, but because he's dyslexic, he accidentally addresses it to Satan.
Okay.
And Jack Black plays Satan.
Wasn't there a movie called Santa Claus, spelled C-L-A-W-S?
Yeah, that's Tim Allen. Yeah, that's classic. Santa Claus is great.
Never seen that one.
Really? I had my when she was 6 last year, I had her watch it, my niece, and she loved it. I'm like, do you know what's happening? She's like, she's turning into Santa. Yeah.
I mean, I'm just gonna say it. To me, the GOAT the GOAT holiday movie other than Bad Santa. Oh, you know what? I should do a
A
review of all
list.
of
I
Yes,
think I said
a
the same,
tier
I was
list.
going to do it last year. I was going to like watch a different Christmas movie every week and then give like a ridiculous synopsis about it. Even ones I've seen. But one of my favorite family Christmas movie is Jingle All the Way.
Mine's Home Alone, but
Home
I gotta
Alone's
say,
great too. Home Alone's
Home
great
Alone
too.
is classic.
But
But I gotta say, my favorite of all time, I'll never forget when I saw
granted,
it.
you're right. Tim Allen did get busted with cocaine and then he narked everybody out.
I heard about that.
Yeah.
Not only that, I heard Kelsey Grammer was heavy into coke too, man.
Dude, everybody was. Who would be?
No, I was saying he's the last guy. He's so buttoned down, like he's like the
It was
last
the
guy.
time. Dude, that whole cheer set was probably just all blow.
You think?
Bad dude. At one
Even
point,
then he
yeah.
played- no, who am I thinking of? Okay, yeah, no, I guess it might have been Woody Harrelson too. He seems like he
You
probably
probably saw it now. No, and actually, Woody Harrelson's like a hard vegan.
I heard.
What was that? But honestly, one of the greatest Christmas movies, and it's pretty new. It came out 2 years ago. Violent Night. Violent Night is amazing. If you haven't seen Violent Night with David Harbour, it's maybe my favorite Christmas movie.
Never seen that one.
It's great.
I gotta say,
They're making a sequel.
Never seen that one with Adam Sandler.
I think I still have that on DVD. I used to.
My favorite as a child was with Bill Murray. It was called Scrooge.
Scrooge is great too. There's a lot of great ones. There's a lot of great ones. But for every great one, there's like 15 terrible ones that like Hallmark made or something. That there's one that Mick Foley played Santa Claus, I think.
What?
Yeah. There's a Jingle All the Way sequel with Larry the Cable Guy that no one cared about. There's like 4 Santa Clauses. There's two with Kurt Russell as Santa Claus. Those are the Christmas Chronicles. Those aren't bad. Or the one isn't bad. Yeah, there's a lot. There's one with Anna Kendricks. I didn't watch that one. I mean, no, they're like 50-50. Some of these, well, the Hallmark ones are all terrible. Like all of the cash grab ones are real bad. And they're all the same. They're like, I'm from the big city and I got fired from my job and have to go back to my hometown where I'm meeting this really dreamy dude that I went to high school with. Oh man. And he owns a Christmas tree farm. But my fiance is trying to buy up all the Christmas tree farms. Anyway, what?
What was the one with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sinbad?
Jingle All the Way.
Okay,
yeah, that's my favorite. One of my favorites, dude. That was great.
They were fighting over the last toy, right?
Yeah, Jingle All the Way. Turbo Man.
Now, would you consider Toy Story to be a Christmas movie?
No, but Die Hard is.
It is in its own way. It actually is. Yes.
Yeah, but I saw Violent Night 2 years ago in the theater, and I'm like, this is possibly the greatest Christmas movie of all time. It was awesome. It was everything I wanted it to be and more. And I didn't see Red 1. That just came out. But there's no way it's better than Violent Night. They're making another one, I think, for next year. But yeah, Violent Night's great. If you haven't watched that, watch Violent Night, everybody. It's awesome. It's a ridiculous action comedy with Santa Claus who kicks ass. It's awesome.
Okay.
It's kind of like Die Hard if it was Santa Claus. Yeah, that one's great. And Elf. I mean, I always forget Elf because that's the one everyone loves, but Elf is great. You can't say Elf isn't great. Elf's great.
Elf. Oh yeah. Okay. Still got to see 8 Crazy Nights though. Heard nothing but good things.
Yeah, it's cartoon. It's ridiculous, but yeah, it's good.
Oh, also, what was the Tim Burton one?
Oh, Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is Tim Burton still here?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. He just did Beetlejuice.
Oh, that's right. You know what? Is that on Netflix?
It's on Max. It just came on Max like a couple days ago.
I need to watch that.
Yeah, I liked it. Ray hated it. I liked it.
And you said you both of y'all saw the latest Beverly Hills Cop. What'd you think?
It was fun. That guy just died. The guy who plays Taggart, right? He just died.
Wait, what?
Or the oldest guy, the guy he played. Taggart, right? He was the chief in this last one. The bald guy, bald guy. He just died.
Oh, okay.
Like a month ago, he died.
No, I'm thinking of what was the one guy who was in Mad About You? You remember that show?
Paul Reiser?
Paul Reiser, he was in that.
Yeah, but he's alive. Paul Reiser's alive. And who else? Judge Reinhold, he's alive. But no, the guy who played Taggart just died.
No, but in the original.
Ray, what's the greatest Christmas movie of all time, Ray?
I mean, I'm not a big Christmas movie guy,
Home Alone.
so I'd say Christmas Story.
I've never even put that in the
Way
list,
back,
man.
man.
I never put that in the list.
I watch it every single year.
I don't even know the last time I watched it all the time through. Man, I'm not 100% sure I watched it all the way through. I probably have. Dude, I mean, it's a bit of recency bias, but I love Violent Night, dude. Violent Night's so fucking awesome.
Scrooge is go.
Scrooge is great.
Scrooged is a really good one.
What am I talking about? Bill Murray. He can do no wrong. He's the funniest person, arguably, who ever lived.
I would agree with that.
I mean, he did do Lost in Translation.
Never saw
one
that
movie out of.
I'm talking about as serious.
And Garfield. He did do
comedy
that.
role.
Garfield.
When he does a serious turn.
The last translation was actually good. What?
I'm talking about in comedy roles. When he does a serious turn, but
Garfield.
I'm saying in a comedy movie.
Garfield sucked.
I never saw Garfield.
You have to dig down into Garfield. You've lost the argument, Tim.
Wait, was it live action or
no? There's no argument. He's great, but the point is, has he ever misstepped? Garfield.
Was that a live action or animated?
He was animated, so he was the voice. So not much.
Yeah, he was Garfield, wasn't he?
Yeah, I mean, there's probably ones we don't remember that he did in the 80s or the 90s that were flops that we just don't remember. But yeah, I watched a documentary about Caddyshack. That was interesting.
Ooh. And how much of just an absolute party atmosphere it was during that whole shoot?
Yeah, it was.
This is why I got to get Rachel on here. Okay. Okay. The movie
Caddyshack?
No. The movie with where Dan Aykroyd and Eddie Murphy switch.
Trading Places.
Yes. I was talking to her about this film one time. Apparently, it was originally supposed to be cast with Richard Pryor and Gene Wilder.
I did hear that.
I did hear that.
Which it would have been fun. It would have been great that way too. But it was classic with who was in it.
It would have been good both ways, but it still was great. Yeah. Trading Places is amazing. It's one of those movies that, like, I'm sure every year for the last however many years, some studio executives like, what would be a good cash grab? Let's remake Trading Spaces. And someone's just like, don't fuck no.
I hope not, because they're gonna put like Kevin Hart and like Chris Evans.
Yeah, I just saw a list of like 10 movies that should never be remade because everyone would hate it compared to the original, no matter how good it was. And I forget it was like Forrest Gump was one, Godfather, obviously. And it was like, the number one was Back to the Future. And yeah, all those, every single one of that list, can't remember them all. Well, no, every one of them is right. And I don't fucking remake any of these movies.
I just mentioned that Bridget Jones, the 4th installment, is coming out. They've been speaking for the longest. It was greenlit like a year and a half ago about I think a 4th installment of an Austin Powers movie, and I'm like, I haven't seen Mike Myers.
I think that's happening.
Yeah, it is. It's apparently it's being shot right now, but it's like Mike Myers.
That can go either way, man. I really want to hope it doesn't suck. I'm like, please don't suck. Please don't suck. But I feel like I'm leaning towards it's going to suck.
Why?
Because movies that were made in a different time and had a different kind of humor that worked at that time, when you do it now, it always comes out disappointing, man. When you do comedies several years later, like what happened to Super Troopers and shit, like when you do it, it's just disappointing.
Yeah, there's a lot of expectation and a lot of hype.
Expectation, and it's hard. Same thing with Happy Gilmore too. I mean, there were people that be like, "Oh, I liked it," but it won't be anything nearly as good.
No, I was gonna say Mike Myers. You only see him once in a blue moon. He's like the groundhog. He pops his head out once.
He did that show on Netflix. That was funny, but it's fucking weird. It was called The Pentaverate or something like that.
What he needs to do is remake Wayne's World.
No, why?
Why not?
Wayne's World 3. Now we're old.
Yeah, old.
Okay. I mean, they just remade Beverly Hills Cop, and it's like
Those guys,
Eddie
those grandpas,
Eddie
it's pretty
Murphy-
hilarious.
Eddie Murphy's still fighting crime. Okay, you got Denzel Washington, who is in my eyes I don't care what nobody said. Denzel Washington is the greatest actor of all time. I don't care.
He's pretty great.
And
He's
you know
pretty
why I
great.
say that? I say it for this reason right here. Name a bad Denzel Washington movie. I dare you.
Gladiator 2.
What? Oh, I know. I see. I didn't see this newest Gladiator.
Shit. What is the name? I can't. It's so bad. I can't remember the name of it.
What?
What is it called? It's an old one.
You better not say Training Day. He killed that.
No, dude. I have to look it up. I can't remember. It's a fucking wacky one.
Glory?
No, Glory's good. I
Glory
watched
was great,
Glory
dude.
in middle school.
I bet you did. Racist.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
What's his name?
speaking of
David
that,
Washington.
Did y'all know Matthew Broderick accidentally unalived somebody back in the day?
Yeah, well, with his wife, who was the sister from, wasn't it Ferris Bueller's Day Off? Like,
Carrie
I'm just
Bradshaw?
gonna say this: when you're rich and famous, you can get away. You legit can get away with murder. Not only him. What was the guy's name on the set of a movie? Alec Baldwin.
Yeah, that was recent.
Not a lot of people didn't like Roman J. Israel, although it wasn't his fault. He was great in it.
To
but
be fair,
it wasn't
I
a
never
great
saw that
movie.
movie. To be fair, I
Okay.
never saw that movie. But
Two Guns was a hard flop. Two Guns wasn't very good. That was with him and Wahlberg. That wasn't very good. Also not his fault. But was not a good movie.
Wasn't the
Just giving-
Taking
I'm
of
giving you
Pelham
answers.
like remake not
Well, that
really?
movie was great. What are you
It was
talking about?
okay.
Taking
It
Pelham
wasn't
1, 2,
bad.
3?
That wasn't bad.
I mean,
was
it was a
good.
remake, but
Okay,
Unstoppable was an action train movie. It was fun.
I'm
Like
just
none of
gonna
these are
say
his
this.
fault.
I'm just gonna say
Um,
this. Okay, forget the
Keisha-
question. Name a bad Denzel movie. Name a bad performance of his in any movie. You can't do it.
can't.
Oh, you can't do
I'll
that. Oh,
admit that.
hold on. I found Out of Time.
That movie was great.
Oh, come on. The Siege. I don't even know what that was. What was the Siege?
I've heard of The Siege.
Have you ever seen the movie?
Fallen?
Have you guys ever seen the movie Nick of Time starring Johnny Depp?
Yes.
Great movie.
What's Preacher's Wife? What's that? I don't know
Also,
what that is.
Good performance. in that.
This is the one I was thinking of. Virtuosity. That movie's not any good.
That movie was great. Time is on my
He,
side. Yes.
he was great. Like he was never been bad. You're right. It's never his fault in any of these.
Okay, but also I gotta say, what's the guy's name from Roseanne's husband on the show?
John Goodman playing his
John
coke
Goodman.
dealer in Flight.
He kills every role he's in. He kills.
Yeah, that's true.
Including the ones that didn't do well, like fucking King Ralph, which I love.
Flintstones and such. But I'm just saying, his portion of the movie, he does what he's supposed to do.
Yeah.
Even in what was that movie that came out? I was a kid. What was that movie? It came out in the I think in the year 2000. It was like they were all bar backs. Tyra Banks was in it.
Coyote Ugly. Oh, he played the
Coyote
dad.
Ugly.
Yeah, he played the dad.
Yeah, he was great in that too.
He was great in that. He played like an old Midwest dad.
He doesn't make him. The certain movie when he played Babe Ruth. That was great.
He says he wished he could have that one back. He says
Why?
that. He just thinks he didn't. He could have done better. It's like he was young and he think he fucked that one up.
Oh man.
It wasn't his best
The
performance.
band didn't do great. I think it was decent, but it didn't do great. No, John Goodman. Yeah, Goodman's the man. Everybody loves John Goodman.
Agreed.
I agree.
You ever hear Sean Lynch's story about John Goodman? He worked with him on some show. I forget something about. I don't know. He was a
No,
great guy.
I did not, or I don't remember.
Yeah, he's great. I mean, he's Righteous Gemstones. He's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. Argo, like no one ever said, "Oh man, that movie would have been great if John Goodman didn't fuck it up." No one's ever said that.
John Goodman.
And I always get excited when I see him. So because now he's like, he's not top of the call sheet, but like he's always supporting actor, and he kills it every time. I always get excited when I see John Goodman in something. He's like 70 now, right?
Yeah, he's getting up there, man.
What I watched recently, Red State. I watched Red State again.
Never saw that one.
I
Okay,
love
no,
Red
I'm
State.
thinking of the movie Red with all those old people in it. What was
Bruce Willis and Morgan Freeman and
Yes, and what's
John
the one
Malkovich
guy?
and Helen Mirren.
Yes, John Malkovich.
Frank
That
Cox.
guy's an odd bird, man. Like but even him, he's good in everything he does.
My dad watched that movie so many times. He watched. It's like, oh, I watch it every day. It got ridiculous so much that my brother and I bought him a bullet from the set for his 60th birthday. We found a site that sells memorabilia, and we found Red. We found it was a fake shell from the movie. Apparently, and I'm like, even if it got ripped off, it's not really the point. Like, he's not gonna resell it. So
no.
And he would never get it for himself. We just thought it was funny because he watched it all the time. So just like, he thought it was neat. Like, no one's ever gonna get him this. So, but yeah, he loves that movie, and I mean, I like that movie too. But he's like, because he thinks that's what he is. He thinks he'd be that guy, the guy who's like retired and fuck everybody up. He thinks that. Although he's most like John Malkovich in that movie for sure.
That's funny.
I'm getting a pig. Yeah, that's.
Richard
Dreyfuss is in that movie as well.
I need to meet your father.
You had your chance.
Bring him on.
What?
Yeah, bring him on if he's down.
He won't. I would love him to, but he won't come on.
Okay.
And if we did, we'd have to record it separately just in case. Not gonna do it live. I don't know what he'd say, but I don't want to do that to him just in case. Although he's retired, he doesn't give a fuck. But we got to get him like 8 bourbons deep, and that's how you do it.
I like that idea.
We probably would have like 8 minutes of usable footage.
That would actually be kind of funny.
Apparently, he almost got last gun raffle. He almost got in a fight with some lady.
Oh God.
Yeah. And I've never seen him like really freak out like that. But my brother was telling me about it. I'm like, I've never seen him.
Your dad fist fights ladies?
No, no, but he has a new truck.
Just this lady.
Like, he was a new truck, and they got into the parking lot, and he had a brand new truck, and someone had their door like a really shitty beater truck leaning on my dad's door, so he was pretty pissed about that. And he opened it up, and he looked. He's like, "Oh, there's no dents or anything." And then the woman whose truck it belonged to was this fat, toothless lady coming out of the woods because she was taking a shit in the woods, and she starts talking shit to my dad.
What?
And luckily, my dad didn't hear her because he's kind of deaf. And as they were leaving, my brother's like, "Dude, I'm actually happy you can't hear." Because he's like, "What did she say?" And he told her. Then he like rolls his window down and starts screaming at this chick.
Good.
And I've never seen him like that before, and I still haven't. My brother did. Yeah, but I mean, I don't know what would have happened if he heard her. But yeah, dude, that's super rude. You don't fucking lean your fucking car door on someone, especially when you have an $18 truck and that's a fucking $60,000 truck, right?
Yeah.
Who fucking does that? And the fact that you come out of the woods and talk shit after you're fucking taking a dump.
Yeah, there's no moral high ground there.
Oh, Harrison County.
Gotta love it. Gotta love parts of Ohio, baby. They get down.
Alan told me today that he's like, "Hey, it's a new Indiana Jones game, so I'm going to be beating the shit out of some Nazis if I don't respond to your text." I'm like, I live in T County, so I may be doing the same thing. But speaking of T County, you know this, Red, dude. T County had his first state championship in football. India Valley Braves, baby. That game was so great. That was such a fun game to watch. Nobody stopped anybody. No, there were no punts.
That's hilarious.
No punts. There was one stop, and it was at the end of the game. One stop. So the whole game, it was just woof, woof, woof. Neither of them could stop the other one's offense. And India Valley threw 3 passes in the whole game. One was a 2-point conversion. One was a 4-yard pass from the quarterback. The other one was the longest pass completion was from the running back to the quarterback.
Wow.
Other than that, they just ran the ball with the running back and the quarterback. I love that was what represented T County football because They smashed the ball. And not only that, I've never seen a team that had the quarterback lead block as much as like all the time they do. A bunch of times they run this play where the running back will get a direct snap and the quarterback would lead block for him. And the guy calling the game, he's like, dude, I've never seen a quarterback lead block like this. And he plays linebacker and defensive end.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes the small schools will have their running backs and their quarterbacks play defense, but I mean, the other team didn't. But their running back and quarterback played linebacker. They never came out the field. And that kid led the state in rushing. He's top 10 in the whole country. And he had what's his name? Grady Kinsey. He had 5 rushing touchdowns in the state championship game.
Damn. Way to go, Al Bundy.
It was
when he's selling used cars in a couple of years, it'll be fine.
He's getting looked at by big schools, and he has the numbers that he probably will. I mean, now this is true.
I'm afraid I got to get y'all.
All right, buddy.
Oh, I was just about to talk about race, Pulse, and you leave just when I was supposed to talk about race.
I'm sorry. I'll see you Thursday.
Later.
It is true that not a lot. I mean, the white running backs don't get recruited by the big schools that often. You can Ray, you can make that noise, but fucking give me examples. Give me more than one example.
No, the reason I need to clarify why I laughed because
I'm right.
No. It has nothing to do with what point you were making.
No,
it was not
the same way as black quarterbacks used to not get recruited, which is wrong.
I just didn't expect that to come out of your mouth. That's why I started laughing. I'm like,
okay.
Oh, okay. This is where this is going. It was nothing.
Now
it was not about race or anything like that.
Tim, what about Christian McCaffrey? I'm like, okay, that's one. That's the exception that proves the rule. And he was also the son of a great professional football player, Ed McCaffrey.
What about the Peyton Hillis?
He was a fullback at Arkansas.
Okay.
That's 2 out of 20 years. Anyway, but then you got guys like Danny Woodhead, who was undersized, white running back, no big schools. He went to D2, broke all the NCAA records. Nate Kimmick, never get a shot in the NFL, but he went to Mount Union and broke all the NCAA records. My point is, don't be racist. There's finally a great white cornerback in Denver. They're like, yeah, I get white boys can probably play cornerback too, and he's great. So just like there's tons of great, there's black kickers now, and there's black quarterbacks. Who would have thought the skin color doesn't matter? Who would have thought? Anyway, if this was a few years ago, there's no way no matter how many yards this kid had, there's no way big school pick him up. Now he has so many rushing. And if you watch his tape, you're crazy. I mean, he's going to get a Power 5 school is going to pick him up. There's no way. His only offer right now is from Toledo, but there's no way he's not getting Power 5 school.
I'll be in Toledo actually December 22nd.
There you go. I heard that
for a comedy show.
My brother said he works with somebody who's, I don't know if it's in his, I don't know. His sister's a cheerleader or something at Indiana. Anyway, apparently they say he's holding that for Ohio State. I'm like, he might not get recruited for Ohio State. I don't know, but the way things are now with transfer portal, you just go where you get a scholarship and kick ass there and then transfer.
Yeah.
I don't know if Ohio State will recruit him. I mean, I couldn't tell you the last time Ohio State had a white running back.
I don't know. I don't. Unlike you, Tim, I don't pay attention to these things. I just care if the team's good. That's it. It's like the Steelers. Right now, I don't care who plays for them. I don't care who gets fucking thing. We're winning. That's all I care about.
When Peyton Hillis had 1,000 rushing yards, he was the first white running back for 1,000 rushing yards, and it's just like Craig James. It's been like 20 years. You're not. Were you gonna let me finish?
Yeah.
Mike Wilbon. You know who Mike Wilbon is?
Sure.
Pardon the interruption.
Yeah.
Black guy, very prominent journalist. Okay. He said it's a huge deal because for whatever reasons, it doesn't make sense, but big high schools, they won't even let the white kids run the ball just because. And apparently, and they're wrong, just like back in the day, it was the opposite, right? The quarterbacks. My point is the world is healing, all right? Give the best kids the ball no matter what they look like. Stop rolling your eyes. You know I'm right.
No, what you said was right, but I could give a fuck about what color they are or whatever.
Every
What
time I make a
coach
good
sees,
point, you're
what
like,
they
"Well, I
don't
don't care.
see.
I don't care." When I make a good point, no matter what it is, you just
Well,
don't
no,
care.
because it's always usually about race, and I'm like, I don't give a fuck about race, dog. I never have.
But
I don't
you
care.
You know what? All right, pass.
I don't.
Pass.
Why would I care what somebody looks like? Like,
Pass.
see, this is where I say a lot of like those kind of things are just projections of other people onto other people. I mean, it's their innard going like, oh, I think like this, so this person must think like this. I've never done that. I could give a fuck less. I can give
You
a
know how many
shit.
people I know who think you're a hard racist?
Yeah, because they're morons.
They
don't
say the same thing about you, and you're outvoted.
Well, again, they're morons because if they really
same thing about
just
you.
constantly
You're
focus on fucking race, they're missing life. They're missing the point of every single day interactions. They break them down into a bullshit category that makes no fucking sense and doesn't fucking matter. It should be shit people and non-shit people. And believe it or not, you divide it up. There's a lot more. I'm not saying I'd be on the good side, but if you divide it up, a lot more people are shitbags than regardless of race, than there are fucking good human beings. Sorry. They can think I'm racist. They can think all this shit, but that's them also looking at it from a bias that they've had since they graduated college because they've had those fucking idiots tell them that their race matters. And if they want to have that, they got to go.
You're blaming college now?
I blame fucking just people who taught these people this thought process that fucking you think one thing, you're automatically fucking racist. Fuck that shit.
Just when you think racist shit is when you're racist, I believe.
Well, no, it's not. It's a perception thing. It's always been a perception thing, no matter what. If you look at the fucking world like that, you're gonna fucking be that way. And that's how it is, dude. Sorry. But I don't fucking give a shit about any of that. And if they want to
all
think
these
I'm
people
racist,
are wrong,
they're
you're the
fucking
only
morons.
one that's right?
Yeah,
You're the
because
only
they
one that's
never
right.
hang out with me. They never understand and see my interactions with people. They just want to focus in on it because they feel bad and they have the guilt of being white. And fuck you. I didn't have time to fucking have that fucking thought process. I've worked with so many fucking people, and I can tell you that I've had more fucking white people be shitbags for no fucking reason rather than any of the black and brown people I've ever met.
All right. You done throwing punches off your back foot?
No, I'm fucking Stipe Miociing this shit. Like I am aiming right for the nose to make sure I'm pressing that.
You say whatever you want, man. You know I don't hate you, so.
Oh, I know. And it's not you that I know. I'm not saying it's to you. I'm saying it's to those fucking idiots who want to think I am. But yeah, you can. But then also you see me at a fucking Melm, or you see me at the fucking, other shows that do have people of color on it, and you expect, Ray doesn't like them. Yet I'm hugging all.
Well, I also hear your private jokes.
Well, those are just private jokes.
Yeah, but you're the only one I know doing that. By the way,
yeah, but I find them funny.
The only one.
I find them funny because it gets reactions.
I don't. You know that.
I know. It's fine, but whatever.
And that's good because I've gotten less of them.
It's not like
I don't find them funny.
I don't smile. I do them with a smile because it's like, okay, if the stereotype is there, I'm gonna use it. Whatever. I like stereotypes. They're fun.
Some of them can be fun sometimes.
Yeah.
But not. And although that could be taken out of context of what I just said.
Oh, I was about to say, yeah.
But like, if you give me examples, I'll tell you like, no, not that one either.
Yeah.
And not that one at that context. Not even no. So most of them, no.
I think they're fun because they're naughty. They're naughty fucking. They're little naughty things you say.
Some of them are just so fucking stupid that they're just.
Yeah, I know, but they're fun. That's why I like them.
Like everybody loves fried chicken. You fucking kidding me? Look, who fucking doesn't love? I don't know anyone who doesn't.
Yeah, those are always that one always never threw me off, or like, not to sound hack in my response to this, but like I
That would
had
be new for you.
been eating both the food, the fried thing and the fruit my entire life. I don't know where all of a sudden that just
That's why we
became
need Pulse on
a
this show.
thing.
We can't
Yeah.
never. We can,
Like,
we
I
have
don't
to have
get
a
it.
black person on the show.
It's I don't well, at least we're our point is anti. It's not like we're anti those like stereotypes. It's not like we're for them. I like using them in private context because again, it gets a rise out of people. Like anytime I can get somebody just to be like, oh, I'm like, yes. It can be fun.
I disagree.
I know, but I am who I am, and I like getting rises out of people. I just don't go around throwing letters out, you know.
Mm-hmm. Well, I showed you that video that like TikTok kid who was it was like the most like if I see a video that's overtly racist, I'm like, dude, Ray, look at that. I found someone worse than you. Look at this. Like,
yeah. That's why
they put it on the internet. Man, that's why
I don't get that. I don't get that shit at all.
Dude,
dog.
it's crazy that you can ruin your life. You can go in your bedroom, lock the door at 13 years old, and ruin your life forever.
It's
now I'm not saying that like if you make a video like that when you're 13, then people should hire you. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is I don't think we should have the ability to ruin our lives at 13.
No.
Like, because I mean, that's what I say all the time. I wouldn't have fucking done that. But would I have something on the internet that I may have regretted, like a stupid video I made? Probably.
Yeah.
What specifically? I don't know. Something I thought was funny that ended up coming out just like embarrassing and stupid. Yeah, probably not. I don't think I would have done anything that would like ruin my life, but something that's embarrassing, probably.
Yeah, there again, like that's where I guarantee you those people also think I throw the N-word around like it's fucking, you know, the end of a sentence. Which
I mean, you do it like, you know, crisp $100 bills. You know, you don't have them that often, but
a lot of used ones, a lot of used undies.
I like to crumble up $100 bill. I'm not a weird guy. Like, I get a crisp 100, I want to crumble it up to look like it's been through some shit.
No, I like to just fold it once and then pop it out.
Because you never see them. Like, you never see a crumbled up 100. That's why I like to like pay with like 100. It's all crumbled. Like, what happened to this thing? I'm like, live life. What are you talking about? Like my ones have been through shit. You never see a crisp one.
No,
you have to get them from the bank, and even then they're not crisp.
Even they feel
printed
weird.
like that. They're printed like that.
Yeah, they feel weird.
Someone handed me a crisp one. I'm like, this is fake. Fuck off. There's no way this is real.
But no, getting back to the racism stuff. Fuck those people. Anyway,
I thought we were done.
I know that was my final word on that. Because I didn't want to say that. Fuck you if you think that.
This is our entire audience. This is people who think you're racist. That's why it's like the old Howard Stern.
Oh no, a lot of them are on my side. Have you read those comments at times?
The internet audience, yeah.
And that's the scary part. They're on my side, which they shouldn't be at times, but they are.
Dude, when they started coming after me, I'm like, well, this is gonna be great. Made me a little worried there for a minute. Not about what they thought about me, but like that, just like the quality of fine. Most 99% of the people that watch the show, I love. So
yes.
And even I don't hate anyone. Mm-hmm. But I'm more worried about people than I don't hate anyone. I worry about people. There's one guy in particular that I'm really worried about, but we're not going to talk about him. But speaking of that, I wasn't talking about this guy, but where's Two Joints? Where'd he go?
I do not know where Two Joints
is Moss doing something today?
Probably Gummy Gang. But
and the card was pretty good, wasn't it? The fight,
dude. Yeah, that whole card. I
fucking told you Ian Gary wasn't gonna look up, bitch.
What?
He didn't lose. I mean, he didn't win, but
he didn't look like a bitch at all. He actually was good.
I said he wouldn't look like a bitch.
Oh,
people like Pulse thought he would. I knew he would look very good, but probably not win. That's what happened.
Oh yeah. I was hoping he would have pulled it off. I was impressed
Me
by
too.
his.
I was hoping he would win, but yeah, dude, I knew he didn't suck. Dude, I didn't think he'd win, but I think he looked decent. That's what I said. Watch the tape, and that's what happened. And Pantoja did what he's supposed to do. Fucking get through a guy.
Yeah,
Good job.
I was the Asur. Or is it like Asur? Asaraka or Asaruka or something like that.
No, I don't know.
Those knees that he was throwing right off the rip. That got. I thought he was gonna get at least like flash taken down for doing those because Pantoja was trying to wrap around him even then to take him down. But yeah, got the choke and definitely cemented himself as in the running for 125 GOAT now. I mean,
what's sure it was a good move by the UFC. They took this guy from Ryzen and they put him in the. I mean, even though he got submitted early, he it's still like,
exciting.
oh, now it's the guy. Hey, this is the guy you fought for a title. Remember this guy? Not just like, hey, we have some guy who's pretty good from Ryzen. You're like, no, this is the guy who fought for the title. Remember that guy?
Yeah.
And I do like that Bryce Mitchell beat out Crown Gracie. I like that.
Dude,
punch him in the
why
face.
did he
I like
pull
that.
guard? Why?
That's
Why
the
would
Gracie.
you-
That's what they do. Even the most modern of the Gracies do that shit.
Oh,
You-
so dumb.
Yeah, you're in an MMA fight, bro. He's well aware of that, right? You should think he should be.
Who's the guy that did the splits?
Jordan Levitt.
Yeah, he Jordan Levitt that motherfucker, or Bryce Mitchell did. Just fucking posted that. I like that forearm on the neck slam. That's a nice fuck. I wish more like. Luckily, there's not enough guys dumb enough to just pull guard like that. But when it happens, you're like, "Whoa, this is the exciting shit."
Because it doesn't work very often in MMA unless you're 1,000 times better than your opponent at jiu-jitsu. I mean, 1,000. Yeah. I mean, Gracie's great. In a grappling match, Gracie probably beats Mitchell most of the time, but it's an MMA fight, right?
Yeah.
And Mitchell is good enough to hang with him, and he can punch him in the face, and he's better at that than he is. So yeah. I figured I was hoping that was going to happen. I hope he punches him in the face.
Shit, I gotta pull that up. I wanted to show you this.
Are we gonna get flagged?
I don't think we're gonna get flagged for this, but I did happen to watch Bryce Mitchell's post-fight press conference. And man, does he go hard on a subject, bro? He goes hard. I need to.
Did you write this speech for him, Ray?
I did actually. I told him, dude, this is how we're gonna get some clips.
This is how people like you and me think.
Oh fuck! Wait, what? I thought I edited that. What? That's confusing. Oh man.
Yeah, I didn't see this. The only thing I saw was him talking about like he's a Gracie. Like that's the only thing I saw. I saw a thing about him talking about how seatbelts are evil or some shit. Not evil, but he just doesn't believe in them. Just like
I'm not sure.
You've been.
Oh, hold on. Sorry. There we are. It's not taking the thing I wanted.
What I was saying is Steve Austin doesn't believe in CTE.
Yeah.
I don't believe in it. I'm like, what? You don't believe in the moon either?
No, but no, it was him talking about Elon Musk.
Oh Lord.
Being a rat bastard.
Oh, okay.
His words. Yeah, he called Elon a rat bastard and everything.
I like this.
But yeah, it's kind of funny. Like people think that like he was like talking about how much he doesn't care about people and all this stuff. He sounded almost like left leaning at some points.
I mean, listen. I agree with Bryce Mitchell. I don't think he gives a shit about people at all.
Yeah,
but,
no.
You know,
I think he just.
You know what? There's no evidence that says that he does. Show me the evidence that he does. I don't think there's none.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I mean, well, also, not many billionaires do, but
yes.
Yeah, I don't think he's a great guy. He's a smart guy.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know him personally, but I think, and also I think that I don't know if he's a collective good for the world. I don't know. I think it's about 50-50. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm
I
not
don't know.
sure.
But I do love how like his Tesla customers are all like turning on him. The people that he made Teslas for, basically his base market, is now like, fuck this guy. So that's not gonna help. But he'll be fine. He has enough money and enough kids to what was I gonna say? For vengeance, if anything ever happens to him.
Yeah,
Hello, my name is Vroom 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 Musk. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
it's one of the IVF babies that he's been having. Apparently, I didn't know that. Like he's been like getting chicks pregnant via IVF.
He's supposed to have. It's one of those fucking sociopaths who wants to have as many kids as possible. Dude, I'm
Apparently,
you know, I want to be one of those super sperm donors who goes to Kenya and just fucking pumps them out. I'd do that. I don't think they take them though. Actually, apparently they take almost anybody. That's a thing. Yeah, I don't know if it's still a thing, but for a while they were paying people to go. I think it was Kenya, somewhere in Africa. I think it's Kenya, and they pay you. They put you up as you just fucking just the whole time you're there, just fucking rub them out. They send you home.
Interesting.
They don't even care how many. They just So, if I got that email, I don't know, man. I think about it.
You go do you, buddy. I'll be over here not taking malaria pills.
Nah, it's not a big deal.
Pills.
It's like, come on, pills like that big, you can get down. Drink some
water. I'm so tired.
Yeah, we can be done. All right, for the most part. I like the Reyes beat Smith. That's good.
Yeah, the speech was kind of heartbreaking at the end.
What did he say? I don't know. Did he retire?
Yeah, Anthony Smith, I think, is retired now.
Clay Guida refuses to.
Listen,
I want to get this though. Let's get some money together. I'm thinking Clay Guida versus Andrew Law. That's what I want.
Ooh,
get some money together. Probably need about 10 grand at least. Probably more.
Probably 10 grand just for the flight. So that's for like ultra first class.
Andrew's got the flight for free.
It's on the honor system.
Yeah, you can get kickbacks from your tickets yourself. Yeah, there's a card supposed to happen recently in Cleveland that got shut down, right?
BCM. Yeah, I don't know.
They said they didn't sell enough tickets. I'm like, well, how many? I mean, you got to sell some at the door, right? Like, I don't often buy tickets. Not that often. I buy them like the day before, or like when I'm told that, hey, better get them now. That's when I buy them. But I don't buy them right away. I don't know.
Yeah, that sucks. So what are you gonna do? It's the nature of the business.
Do the fight, man up, fucking do the fight, take the loss, get your name out there, and make money on the next one. That's what you do.
Exactly.
You don't fuck. Yeah, I'm gonna sign with. No, I don't know all the things. I'm just saying that seemed like it's been an option. Like we might not make money on this one. However, what we're gonna say is, hey, we don't leave our fighters out to dry who we signed to contracts. Right? They could have been signing with someone else and fighting that weekend or soon, right? We don't lay them out to dry. We might lose money on this one, and it does suck, but we'll make it back in the next one. We'll have a good card. People will enjoy it. People will want to fight for us. We don't fuck them over. That's my thought. Unless you were going to lose so much that you're fucked forever, but. Maybe they were going to. I don't know, but that's my thought. I'm like, yeah, you know that you might not make money on that one, but you don't put a fight company together to have one fight and be done.
Yeah.
So I wasn't there. I don't know all the numbers, but I'm just saying my thought process. If that was happening to me, and I'm like, we might not make it back on this one. Should we cancel the fight a week out? I mean, we fuck over a lot of people if we cancel the fight a week out.
Yeah,
because we might not have the best day we thought we were going to have. Now, if it's going to be so bad that, like I said, it's going to be so bad that we're bankrupt, that's one thing. But if we're like, it might not go quite the way we want it to. But can you make it back on the next one? I mean, I don't know. It might have been real bad. I don't know. I wasn't in there. I don't know. But that's just my thought process. And like I said, I wasn't there, so it might, I don't know. I know they didn't want to do that, but you're not gonna make money every time.
No,
That's a hard business, man. Especially when you're a new company, dude. That's fucking hard. How are you gonna that's hard.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Well,
because pro fighters, especially guys who fought a long time, have been fucked over. Even amateur fighters have been fucked over by promotions and shit. You gotta get guys to want to fight for you.
Yeah.
And maybe that means lose the money the first time. Like, damn, that's PFL's model for years now.
Yeah. They had to get Saudi money for that.
But I don't know. I don't know how much they were thinking they were going to lose. But I mean, unless it was, maybe it was real bad. But unless it was so much that you're like, I don't know. I don't know what it looked like from what I heard. It could be wrong. It's just like, we're just not going to make a profit this time, so we'll just not do it at all. It may be a lot worse than that. I don't know.
Who knows?
I can't pretend like I know. I don't. But I'm just saying what I would think in that situation. Like, maybe we're not going to do it good this time. But you got to get your name out there. You got to have shows to promote. I don't know. And you got to have relationships with fighters and coaches and teams and advertisers. Now, everyone that put money in, advertisers and fighters, who's going to want to work with them next time they have a card? No one.
Yeah.
No one. So I know that they don't want to do it, but I mean, you got to think. I don't know. Like I said, I wasn't there. I don't know, but
promotion's so weird. It could be.
It is. I know.
You could be fucking rolling in the goddamn money, and then all of a sudden you got.
I'm just saying,
nothing.
If we had a card and we put that much time into it, and then we're like, this might not go as well as we thought, it would take a whole lot for me to like, we got to pull the plug and fuck over all these people.
Yeah,
because you're not just fucking over yourself. You're fucking over a lot of people.
Yeah. So, especially the fighters who put in time. I mean, that's really
and your advertisers and the venue and everything. You're fucking over a lot of people. The people who are going to work for you. All these people. Now they're at a gig that night. All of that. It's not just. Do you think you're going to crush it every single, especially when you're a new promotion? You're doing this for the first. I mean, I think they've had a couple cards, but like you're not. I don't know, man. It's weird. It's just I feel like the last thing you do is cancel the card. That's the last thing you do, no matter what, unless it's going to ruin your life forever. But I couldn't imagine it was that bad. It could have been. Like I said, I don't know. It could have been. But all right. Anyway, everybody love everybody.
Everybody love everybody. You sexy bitches. You. We'll see you Thursday for Bro Plata. Make sure to come hang out with us and follow us at all times. Make sure to share the show out. All
times.
And we will, as always, see you at the Kumite, fam.
Yeah, and next Tuesday, Reverend Al Sharpton will be here to debate Ray. But I was going to say that when I watched Andrew's main event fight in Louisville, it's one of those fights where like everybody came for other fighters. So like by the time the main event happened, no one was there. So it seemed really sad, and it was like really empty, and that was a bummer. But he fought good. He did good.